Hello, hello, come on in. Come in and say hi. Happy Sunday, Diana, sorry. Thought I'd pull some cards for a little bit. I got a new deck. One of my students created a new tarot deck. And I just got it yesterday. So I'm excited to pull some cards for people. Knee is doing okay. It's still a little tender, a little sore. The squirrel has arrived. Hello, squirrel. I know, right, Diana? I always get excited to get new cards anyway, but then just one of my students, and I kind of helped her through the process. And we both ride motorcycles. And I'm like one of the first people to get this deck, so I'm pretty excited. It's a really awesome deck. So thought I'm gonna do some free card pulls. We're using her deck, which is, it is called the Rebel's Path Tarot deck. And then I'll be using my deck, the Dancing Spirit Oracle deck, right along with it. So I'm gonna pull some cards for people. But first we wanna get the likes up. Let's get some people in here. My commitment is to go live every single day this week until the band comes in, unfortunately. It's looking more and more like that's going to happen. But I think I might have a plan around it. I don't know. We'll see. So, all right, don't drop your name yet. I did not tell you what to do yet. Did not give you any information. And I do not drop your questions because the scammers will find you. Do not drop your name yet. I see you, Emily. I am on Lemon 8. I'm not in it yet. I am on Lemon 8, yes, but that's owned by it's owned by ByteDance. It's owned by, just like CapCut is, owned by TikTok. ByteDance is all the same company. So I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And actually I go live on all of those platforms all at once, including TikTok usually, every Thursday morning from 10 to noon. But this week I'm going to go live every single day, sometimes twice a day. I've started working on a little promo to put out for my schedule. But yeah, Lorinda Carmedium on all the platforms. And I am on Lemon 8. I'm on Blue Sky, Threads. I'm a beta tester. I've been approved to be a beta tester for the new app called Neptune. If you guys haven't checked that out, go follow their socials. It's going to be very similar to TikTok, where you'll be able to monetize. There's an algorithm, and it's launching in February. So check that out. Yeah. And see, I'm a big fan of TikTok. I've been able to significantly increase my marketing ability because of TikTok. But I don't think it's gonna go, it can't go away. They can't show up and take it off your phone, right? There's not gonna be some mass blackout. So I think those of us in America, if the ban does follow through, then it just means we won't be able to update. So luckily I do travel. So my plan is to continue traveling to other countries. And as I travel to other countries and do this work and do other work for dance and then travel with my husband, when I'm going to update the apps when I'm in other countries. However, majority of the country is not going to be on the app anymore. So anyway, I will be still doing lives for my other platforms every week, just like I normally do. I actually host a show called Spirit Signs and Sips, where we drink our coffee, our tea, or whatever it is that you're drinking in the morning, and we talk about different things. And oh shoot, you know what I need to do? I need to our tea or whatever it is that you're drinking in the morning, and we talk about different things. And oh shoot, you know what I need to do? I need to hang tight. There we go. Thanks, Danny. I literally just finished drying my hair. Like I just finished getting myself ready. Also, anybody else notice, like, anybody else live in an area where it's just snowy and gross and like at my age, my significant aging happens in the month of January. All right, so let's get to 10,000 likes. Let's tap the screen, you guys. I do these readings for free. I do free card pulls, and I've got my friend and student, fellow medium, has developed in a new deck called Rebel's Path Tarot deck. I just got it in my hot little hands yesterday. Cannot wait to use it. Look at the artwork on these, by the way. It's all motorcycle themed, because she and I are both motorcyclists. I have a Harley. Fun fact, I ride a Harley. And I'm a dance teacher. And I'm a medium. And then I've got my deck, the Dancing Spirit Oracle deck, that I'm going to pull from too. So how I usually do it, let's get to 10,000 likes and I start pulling cards for people. Haha, thanks, Cheeky Mama. Good afternoon, Lace. How are you? All right, so my plan is just to pull some free cards today. But we need to get the shares and the likes up. That's what we need to do. It's an energy exchange. I do this for free on this app. And just kind of pay back. I'm doing all right. I'm still recovering from surgery. I had knee surgery this week, like Tuesday. I am still recovering. So make sure you guys are sharing the live. Let's follow. And get the likes up to 10,000, and then I'm going to start pulling cards. I'll start doing cards for you guys. It takes no time at all to get to 10,000 likes, by the way. Oh, me too. You know what? They did arthroscopic surgery to repair my meniscus. I had a medial meniscus tear. Hi, Megan. And I also, once they got in there, they were like, oh, geez, yeah, you got things floating around with your patella. So they had to shave it and fix it and get debris out, which would explain a lot of my issues. That's right. You got this, Megan. You guys have this. Let's tap the screen. Let's get some card pulls. And I try to make it really fun, you guys. So I will, once we get to 10,000 likes and 100 shares, and there's 64 of you in here. So if you all share at least twice, we're over that goal, right? So share at least twice. Exactly, Lace. And they said I should make a full recovery. I start rehab this week with it. And I should be back to teaching dance just fine within a couple of weeks. Hopefully, once the swelling and all that stuff gets down. So yeah, let's get the shares up to 100. Everyone share there's 67 of you. And I'll start pulling some cards. And what I like to do is I'll give you an emoji to drop. I'll give you a specific emoji to drop. And then I just like turn my head, and I don't do any questions, Skybird. Actually, I'm into, like, I'm spirit led, but what I'll do is I'll tell you guys once we get to our goal, what emoji to drop, and I just do random card pulls and I just start pulling for everybody. And so the idea is that you ask the question. You ask your own question, like, to yourself, right? And we just kind of trust that Spirit's going to come in and answer your question in the way it needs to be answered. And you'd be surprised how cool it is and how well it works. That way, also, the scammers that like to come in here, you get scammers that come in here, they're going to pretend, they're going to take my profile, they're going to create a fake profile, they're going to reach out to you, and they're going to be like, oh, but I saw your question and I want to give you a reading for $500. And just so you know, I will never reach out to you. But the scammers in my live will. They will. So make sure you guys are sharing. Let's get people in here. Let's get the likes up to 10,000. We're almost there. And I'm going to start pulling cards, friends. My name's Lorena Carr. I am a professional psychic medium. I'm also a past life regressionist. I do multidimensional healing. I do hypnosis and all kinds of fun stuff. And I ride a motorcycle when it's not snowing. So, and I do a lot of my work. You got it. Yes, Cheeky Mama Dad, you're on it. You're watching. Okay, let's get to that 100 shares. We're almost there. Yes, you did. Thank you. So yeah, I try to be an interesting, well-rounded person, but I also own a dance studio. And yeah, I do private readings and I do all the things. And I also created my own Oracle deck called Dancing Spirit. We'll be using that today. I'll be doing some free card pulls for everybody. Let's get the shares up to 100. And actually, you know what would be cool? There's 57 of you in the room right now. If every single one of you shared with 10 people or did 10 shares, I'd be over 500 shares, like instantly. Okay, and that gets me in the algorithm and keeps me relevant for the next 7 days before the app goes potentially. And make sure you follow me on all my other platforms as well. All right, so share the love. I am using today, let's do this. So almost to 100 shares, guys. Let's get to 100 shares and I'll start where we already did our goal up here. So let's get to 100 shares and I'll start doing free card pulls for everybody. And what'll happen is sometimes I'll do a card pull and honestly, I might actually get a spirit move in. So yeah, it's turning off. Wonder what's turning off. Well, yeah, TikTok might be, the thing is they can't like take it off your phone. It just means you won't be able to update it. So I think we're going to have it for a little while longer. Oh, hi, USA Proud Barbara. You got to read the room, friend. You got to read my intro. Do not put your questions. Do not put your stuff in the chat because my scammers will find you. And just know that I will never reach out to you. We're at 100 shares. Emily, please stop dropping your name. I said, you got to listen. You got to listen or I will intentionally not choose you. Okay? Because I don't want you to think that I'm a scammer later that's coming after you later. Okay? So that's all right. I only said it like 6 times. Maybe listen. And also I'm a spicy Leo. I normally have a crown on, but because of my knee surgery, I'm not going up and down the stairs right now. And my crowns are all in my basement. They're all in my reading room. So I'm coming to you live from my kitchen instead of my reading room. I am a spicy Leo. So let's do this. This is how we're going to do this. All right. So I am using my friend, Psychic Biker Jessie Psychic Biker. She just came out with a new deck called Rebel's Path Tarot deck. I'm using this deck today along with my own Dancing Spirit Oracle deck. Both are for sale on our websites. I'm an August birthday, Megan. What you'll find is most Leos are spicy. I'm going to tell you an emoji to drop. And then what I do, so let's see, today's Sunday. I'm in the mood for, you know what? I'm in the mood for stars. I feel like my master guide might be coming in to help with some reading. So you want to hang out. We might move into mediumship. I always start with cards. And sometimes I get a spirit that steps in and I will actually, you might get pulled up into the box. I might be able to read for you. Okay. So we just kind of go with it when I do these lives. We have met the goal. And so what I do ask is start dropping, sharing the love, drop those stars, whichever star you want. Right. And so then I'll cover the screen. I'll turn my head and then I will count to 5 backwards from 5. And then the first name that my old eyes focus on will be the one that I pull a card for. Okay. And then we just keep going on. And then sometimes, again, if a spirit steps in, then we do a mediumship reading. If not, you get the message and we move on. So let's do this. All right. So I'll show you how this works. And while I'm giving a person a reading, oh, yikes. While I'm giving the person a reading, your job is to continue to share. Okay. Continue to share the live to keep things moving in the algorithm. We got to keep relevant for at least the next 7 days, right? All right. And just remember, I will never reach out to you. All right, we are rolling. You guys are awesome on following directions right now. You rock. Thank you. Here we go. So, except Evelyn. Evelyn is not reading her instructions. Evelyn, go back and read the instructions. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to choose the first name that my eyes focus on. Who's going to be? Jewelry something. Jewelry. I saw jewelry. All right, let me get. All right. And now, since I've chosen someone, you guys have to yes, you. All right, now you guys, you will do, you don't have to worry about that, Megan. Thank you. Now you guys tap the screen, try to get me to 20,000. All right, while I do the reading for jewelry. Jewelry, you get the world card. The world card comes up for you, and let's see what Other card, an alignment. So what's happening for you right now, Jewelry, is that you are starting to recognize, and this is actually pretty typical for this time of year, as well as going into 2025. 2025 is year number 9. If you add up the numbers to number 9. So if you look at the numerology of it, it's a lot of endings. So I feel like right now you've spent a lot of time in 2024 really finally cutting things out of your life. I feel like it's been a conscious decision, not just a, well, I guess whatever happens, happens. I feel like, Jewelry, you've been very specific about, you know what, this is not an alignment, this is not an alignment, and I really need to focus on getting things in alignment. And I feel like that energy is carrying over into this year, but I feel like maybe around May or June is significant for you, and you're going to start seeing that big shift of game on. I feel like right now, as you're sowing the seeds of some new stuff, and some new people are starting to align with you. And this tells me like either a new job, new relationship, there's something new that's coming into your energy. So just kind of go with it. And yes, things are going to be leaving your life, and there might be friends that you're just like, oh crap, I didn't expect that to happen. But that's okay. Let them go. You can wish them well and understand that your paths cross for a reason. And now it's just, you're not in alignment. Right now, it's time for you to really start aligning with the people that do have your greatest and highest good in mind and that are on similar paths as you. It's okay to be friends with people that are on different paths. That's fine. You still gain something. There's still energy exchanges, but you're starting to realize that the energy exchange must be more equal as opposed to you give, and they take. Okay? The energy exchange has to be equal. So thank you, Jewelry, for being here today. Thank you. And thank you for following. Thank you for tapping. All right, let's do it. You guys did it. 20,000. Rock on, friends. You know what's cool is you're welcome. I never go live on Sundays, and you guys are all like, there's only a couple people in here that I recognize. You guys are a whole new crowd. I love this because now I get to read for all new people. Okay, and some of my regulars, but most of you are brand new. So welcome. If you're new, give me a wave. I'm gonna let my dog in while you wave. Also, my dog is adorable. If you've never met my dogs, if you're new, you've never met my dog. Her name's Olive. I have another dog named Piper. She's old and chilling over there. Oh, look at all you guys. Welcome in. Thank you. Well, again, let me introduce myself. My name is Lorena Carr. I'm a psychic medium, a professional tarot reader, as well as QHHT. And there's Rob. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So Common Jedi, not cool, dude. Especially if you're calling me a grifter. That's not cool because, well, the Jedi believed in this stuff. But bye-bye. Okay. It's funny because he's calling me a grifter, except I'm not charging you anything. I'm not asking for gifts. I'm not asking for anything. I just do this to spread awareness. And also my friend Intuitive Intention Rob is in here. Give a wave, Rob, so people can follow you. His deck is awesome too. And actually, I was just using it last night. Well, I mean, if somebody gives me a gift, that's I'm going to be thankful, but I'm not asking for gifts. I don't ask for gifts. That's not what I do here. So make sure you guys follow Intuitive Intention. He's got a really cool deck. I have it right here because I was literally just using it yesterday on my live. And it's an awesome tarot deck as well. Okay. So make sure you guys follow him. And he goes live and all that. So anyway. All right. So here's how. I don't know, Terry. Maybe read the room. Maybe read the intro when you come in instead of dropping your question. There's that. All right. And we're going to mute you for just a hot second. Just to get that comment out of here. Shop closed while moving. Oh, okay. Just kidding. Don't go buy his cards because shop is closed. It's all right, Terry. So my newbies here, listen, don't drop your questions. All right. I know there are a lot of practitioners that do that. They're like, hey, drop your question. I'll choose one. I'll pull you a card. I don't do that. I have too many people that follow me that are scammers. Okay. So what I do is I give you an emoji. Today's emoji is the star. All right. So if you would like to be chosen, if you'd like to be considered for a card, for a reading, drop the star emoji. Okay. And if I mute you, by the way, it's literally temporary to remove your comment so the scammers can't go back later and pretend to be me with a fake profile, okay? So it's more protection for you than maybe going, I don't want to see what you have to say. All right, so no big deal. No big deal. Especially, I've like all these new people in here. This is great. This is great. Make sure you guys are following me. It's an energy exchange. All right, so here we go. We've got everybody dropping the star emoji. Thanks for being part of my team. Appreciate you. And then, oh, Lexi, you're back. You were here yesterday. You were new yesterday. Welcome back. And then, oh, Michelle, I see you. Okay, so here we go. Drop the star emoji. And then what I'll do is I will choose the first name I see, whatever my eyes focus on, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? Jean. Jean. Oh, that's, you know what's funny? Is that's a little nod to me from Spirit, that because my grandmother's name is Jean and she's in Spirit. All right, so now I'm reading for Jean. I want everybody to tap the screen and share with 10 people. Okay, I should be at 500 shares by now. All right, energy exchange. I'm not asking for gifts. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything except the shares and the follows. Deal? And the taps. Okay, that costs you $0. All right, so Jean. Oh, Jean, you get the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Isn't this cool? Check this out. Rob, if you're still in here, this is Jesse Foreman's new deck. Psychic Biker. It's all, like I just got it in my hot hands yesterday. So excited. So Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. This is all about taking charge of emotions and going after something that you want. But let's see what comes with it. Synchronicity. So Jean, if you're asking about a relationship, then let me explain. If you're asking about a relationship, then that energy is, there's a lot of things falling into place. You know, you could have that knight in shining armor coming into your existence. If you're asking about like a passion project, something you're excited about that gets you emotional, that emotionally drives you, or even just relationships, the Knight of Cups is all about taking action. Okay. And what's happening is with the synchronicity card is this is saying there's something that you're excited about, that you're passionate about, that there's going to be some things aligning right now. And Spirit wants you to pay attention to those synchronicities. Okay. And then you'll start, and don't be afraid to go after things. That's just it. The Knight of Cups, knights are doers. They don't just sit around and tell people what to do. They're like, oh, we need something done. I got it. I got you. And I feel like you are a doer. But right now I feel like there's a hesitancy, and that's okay. Wait till things align. Wait till things give a little bit of, like, there's some synchronicity where you go, and here we go. All right. So I hope that made sense for you, Jean. Thank you for being part of my live and dropping and sharing and all the things. All right. Whew. Here we go. My caffeine is kicking in. That's for sure. What are y'all drinking this morning? I'm drinking my Celsius still, even though it's like late in the day for me. Well, not late in the day, but usually I'm through this already. All right, so drop the star emojis. Let's do this. Hi, Courtney. You're welcome, Jean. I hope that made sense for you. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Drop the star emoji, and then I will pick the first name that I see that my old eyes can focus on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Alexis. Alexis. All right, Alexis, your card is the Sun card. Woohoo, big Leo energy. The Sun, along with what comes with the self-love. Okay, so I feel like right now, today, and I feel like this is very much a today energy. I feel like, Alexis, Spirit is challenging you to step back and go, you know what, I'm not so bad. I feel like you've been beating yourself up a lot. Lately, you're going to have a hard time like saying, I feel like you talk down to yourself a lot. And Spirit is trying to tell you, hey, find the good things about yourself, because what those things that you love about yourself are the things that other people are going to love about you as well. At least the people that are worth being in your life, right? So the Sun card is, well, hopefully there's actual sun. Here, there's no sun. It's just gray and snowy and cold, right? So Alexis, step in that energy of accepting that self-love and start recognizing the things that you do enjoy about yourself. It's really hard for us to accept love from other people when we can't see the love that we see in ourselves. Okay, if we don't love ourselves, we don't believe other people when they say things like, oh, I love you, I just think you're great. No, whatever. You know, show of hands, how many of you do that? Show of hands, how many of you do that? Oh, I'm so jealous, Alexis. You've got sun. Ooh, nice. I'm in central Indiana, and I just see white out. Everything is white and bright and not sunny. Also, I really need to get my nails done. They're kind of messed up. Or do my nails. Yeah. So, like, how many of you, like, you just, it's hard for you to accept compliments from other people. because if you don't see it, and then it's hard for you to accept it from somebody else, right? So Alexis, for you, this is your day, today is all about focusing on the positive and seeing the good in yourself so you can accept love from others. All right. Oh, Jean, man, Michigan's very snowy. My business partner, I have a dance studio. She's in Detroit this weekend at a dance convention. And she's like, yep, it's snowing. So, well, hi, Kathy. Nice to meet you. I love that you're Chatty Kathy. My mom, we used to have a doll named Chatty Kathy back in the 70s. You're welcome, Alexis, and thank you for being part of the energy exchange today. I appreciate you. Yes, they are good messages, and that's what I want to say. I'm glad you said that, Skybird. Thank you very much. And also, I saw you, Leanne. Hi, how are you? So you had a Chatty Kathy doll, didn't you, Chatty? I love that. Aren't you impressed that I knew that? My knee is doing okay. It's still a little swollen. I think I pushed it a little bit too much yesterday. Oh, that's funny, Darren. So I pushed a little bit too much. So those of you who don't know, I did have surgery on Tuesday, knee surgery, and because I had a torn meniscus, and apparently my patella needed fixed also. They didn't know that till they got in there and saw it. They were like, "Oh, geez, let's fix this while we're here." So hi, Michelle. All right, so let's keep these messages coming. So my name is Lorenda Carr. This is how I do this. I do this for free on this app every so often because of the impending potential TikTok ban. I start PT on Wednesday. And I saw somebody say they were from Scotland. That's my dream vacation. I'm going to go there someday. I might even live there. Who knows? I liked Ireland. I bet I like Scotland too. So my name's Lorenda Carr. On this lap, I do free readings. Sometimes I'm also a medium, and sometimes Spirit will step in while I'm pulling cards. It just does that. But who is in my room holding my hand every night? I don't know. But don't ask those questions in here, Chatty, because I don't want scammers to come in, and somebody's going to approach you. I promise you, in a DM. No, it's okay. I'm not mad at you at all. I'm just protect you. What'll happen is someone pretending to be me will reach out and be like, "Oh, loved one, I saw that you." So if you get that, just delete it. Just delete it. Just know that it's not me. Okay. It's a message for you to go to Ireland. Yes, I was just in Ireland over the summer, and it was amazing. So I believe what I'd like to do is I'm going to change my location if the TikTok ban happens here in America. Then what I'm going to do is change my location. I'm just going to say that I'm in Ireland because that's where I really want to be, right? So here's the thing. Please do not drop your questions. Don't put any of your personal information in the chat. I'm spirit led. Right now I'm just pulling cards. And thank you, Leanne. I will never reach out to you personally because I'm not, and I won't follow you back, not because I'm a big jerk or anything. I know I'm looking into the VPNs. Yes, Skybird. But what's funny is I'm actually going to be out of the country. Hang on, Chatty, quit asking, pay attention, and you'll see how I run things, okay? So I'm actually going to be out of the country on the 20th. So I'm going to see if I can readjust my phone to make my phone believe that I live in that other country. I'll let you know how it goes. Seriously, make sure you're following me, because if I can figure out a way to get around this, then you 100% I'm going to post videos on it so you guys so I can teach you how to get around this, and we're going to endure this together. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I will. Make sure you follow my other platforms too. I do go live every Thursday morning from 10 to noon Eastern Standard Time. Hi, Mark. Make sure you guys follow Spiritual Plumber. He makes fun of me. He's like my little brother, but he's from Scotland. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's where I'm on all those platforms. This is my preferred platform. This is my preferred platform, to be honest. And, but if, I can't, we have to get creative and take action, right? Thank you, Donna. It's called My White Cabinets. They're glowing. I will tell you, Barbara, if there's a message for you, if you listen to directions, right? UPS, yeah, needs to change every minute. Ugh, I know. We gotta figure this out, friends. So make sure you follow my other accounts just in case. But luckily, like I'm literally the day after if the actual thing happens and it takes effect as of January 20th, I'm actually going to be in another country. So you better believe I'm going to be live in another country, letting you know. But I am on all the platforms, Lorena Carr Medium. Okay, so make sure you follow all those. You know what? Knowing what I know here, Mark, about the reasons why they're actually doing all this has nothing to do with the security at all. I see it going away, even if it's only temporary. And if it does come back, if somebody buys it, whatever, however that's going to work, it's going to be different. So I don't know that it'll be the same. They want exactly, Brittany. They do. So let's pull some cards because I know you guys are being patient. You've been tapping the screen. You've been sharing. Dudes, Mark, you got to understand. No, he will not. He can't. He cannot. That's not how our government works. I know you're a big fan of him. I am not. But here's the thing. The way our government works, he cannot sign an executive order to save it. He can't. This is a congressional action. And then the Supreme Court can just say, nope, it's Congress. Like that's how our government works. Because if we could do that, if our president could do just anything he wanted and always do executive orders on literally everything, then we'd have a monarchy, right? And that's not what this is. So keep in mind, I believe there are going to be alternatives. I'm going to be on an island that day where it's warm and I can restore my lack of get rid of some of this pastiness. Carrie, there's my friend. Make sure you guys are following Carrie, Spirit Mentor. Also, she's one of my besties and I love her and she goes live pretty often. She's got some amazing stuff going on. Right, Sarah? But also I think I'm just going to go move to Scotland and then Mark and I could just be besties and we can go hang out and have pints occasionally. What do you think? And Chatty's like, I'm following her. But yeah, so my bestie Carrie's in here. Let's pull cards. You guys Courtney's like, listen, I'm doing the stars. Right, Carrie? I think we should all move to Scotland. I did like Ireland, though. I really liked Galway. So Mark's going to have to convince me that I'm going to like Scotland better than Galway. And I have friends in Galway now. A friend. So I don't know. All right, let's do this. Moving to Spain. Daisy's moving to Spain. And where else are we going? Ireland is pretty awesome. But I can only say that. Well, Scotland, so is Ireland, though. You got Northern Ireland, which is UK, Belfast, and then you've got the rest of Ireland. So it's kind of the same thing, same situation. France, I love France. I don't speak French. I do speak ballet. Tomber, pas de bourrée, glissons, jeté, right? I love France, and I'll be back in France in April. So what you'll learn about me is I am a world traveler. I love to travel, and I want to do mediumship all over the world. That's my goal. Let's do cards. More nature views. Yes, I did. So because that's the Highlands, right? More nature views in the Highlands. Oh, Milan. Now, I've heard Italy. That's another bucket list place I really want to go. Why are we talking? You guys want cards, right? Let's do cards. All right, let's do this. Hi, Sydney. Oh, follow Emerald Medium Sydney also. She's a fantastic up-and-coming medium. All right, drop stars if you'd like to be considered for, hey, listen, Mark, I don't need your sass over here. Here we go. All right, I'm going to choose the first name that I see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? Mark! No kidding. That's so cool. All right, that's funny. I never see you pop up first. Let's do it. Mark, you get the 6 of Pentacles. So check out this new deck that I got from one of my students. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, you know what that means. I don't even need to do this. And the Sun card comes up. So I feel like, Mark, right now, you're in the process of paying things forward. You're being charitable. You're giving. And right now, and I think that's really important for you right now. They are so cool. You love them. I really like them. Brand new, just got them yesterday. So for you, Mark, I feel like the sun's coming out on a situation. We know this. And I feel like you're in that process of paying things forward and starting to show your appreciation. And by doing that, you're creating even more energy exchanges. And I do feel like the sun is coming out for you and you're going to start feeling that. And I don't mean literally because it's Scotland. I don't think it's very sunny at this time of year in Scotland. However, I feel like you're starting to see the light. You really are starting to see the light in your life, and some new opportunities are actually starting to bloom for you. Okay. I don't know, beautiful, hang tight and we're going to see. All right. So, what I always tell people is if you resonate with a reading when it's specifically for someone else, if you're like, woo, that could be for me. Oh my gosh. Take it as a reading for you. Take it as a message for you. Okay. Cause I can't possibly do 73 readings all at once, right? And so, yeah. So I'm glad it makes sense for you, Mark, because I do feel like there's a little more light. The sun is coming out for you, but there's even more opportunities coming up for you. I feel like you're going to get a phone call this week that's going to actually give you an opportunity, and you better call me and let me know. I better get a message because someone's going to call you with an opportunity this week that's going to be good for making money, and I believe it's in spiritual realm. So you're welcome. Okay. You can always just call me too, so we can catch up. All right. Hey, beautiful, please don't put your stuff in there. And just remember, I am not going to reach out to you, but my scammers who pretend to be me will, and they're going to be like, oh, beautiful, I saw you're struggling. Let me do a reading for you for $500. Just don't. And don't drop your questions. Thank you. All right. Not being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm just trying to protect my people in here. I'm very protective of my people. All right. And just so you know, I will never, ever, ever reach out to you. All right. So drop some stars. Let's do this. And thank you, Mark. All right. Here, Trish. Make sure you guys follow Trish. Also, say hi again, Trish, so they can follow you. She's awesome and amazing. All right. Here we go. I'm going to choose someone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? Reba Hall. Is it Reba? Reba? Yep, Reba. Reba. Let's see what Reba needs to know. Reba, what do you need to know? You get the 5 of Pentacles. Bikers support more charities than the government ever will. Oh, that's a bold statement right there. But not wrong. Okay, let's see what comes up with that. Gratitude. Ooh, I love this. Now, okay, so what I feel when I get the 5 of Pentacles, Reba, is there's a feeling of you feeling left out. You're feeling like you're either not part of the in crowd, or there's something you're missing out on. You feel like you are missing out on something, and you're kind of getting a little FOMO. Okay. I want you to kind of change that narrative for yourself and start finding the things that you're grateful for. Okay. And sometimes gratitude is just, okay, I'm grateful for these lessons right now. And grateful. Oh, I'm sorry, Chatty. You know what? Make sure you're following me. I'm going to be going live every single day this week. Okay. And you hang out and get notified. Hi, Sunny. So just get notified when I go live. Okay. Because there are other times that there won't be so many in here. You'll probably be more likely to get a reading. Anyway, Reba, back to you. The gratitude card. Embrace the stillness within. In the quietude of your soul, find the whispers of wisdom that guide your journey. Today, let gratitude be the melody of your heart and compassion the compass of your actions. Okay. So I feel like when you're feeling left out, when you are feeling like you're missing out on something, like you just wish you had something more, take a moment to appreciate what you do have. And in the scheme of manifesting, if you want that big house, I want you to sit and embrace what it would feel like to have that new big house. How would it feel? And sit in that energy of how it would feel, and have gratitude for that as if you already have it. And you'd be surprised what amazing things will come your way. So thank you, Reba, for allowing me to read for you. And thank you for liking and following and sharing. Keep tapping. Dudes, we are not even to 200 shares. Seriously? I'm just going to sit here until we get to 200 shares. There are 74 people in here. Let's get to 200 shares. 200 shares. Got to share. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for gifts. I will say, you're welcome, Reba. Thank you. I don't ask for anything except the energy exchange. Keep me in the loop here. Oh, see, look how easy that was. We're over 200 now. Now we can stop sharing and stop tapping. Now start dropping the stars, and I'll choose the next person. All right, here we go. I'm going to choose the next person for a free card in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? Sydney. Oh, gosh, there we go. I'm loving this. I love this. Sydney, you have the death card. The death card. Let's see what comes with it. All right, but how cool is that motorcycle? Right? But you also get the manifesting card. And I love this for you because I love the contrast in the colors that are happening here for you. Because I do feel like there's a lot of things that you're saying goodbye to and you're closing out and you're making room for. And I've seen this in your practice. I've seen this in your videos. You are actually making an effort to say, okay, this is working. This is what worked in the past. Time to move on from this. And I see you making that decision with your relationships, with the people around you, and understanding, that you surround yourself with people who you want to be like, or that you want to share the energy with. And when you start doing that and you live in that place of gratitude, which is funny because that's what was right before for Reba, that living in that place of gratitude for the manifesting. Manifesting is an exciting dance of allowing and accepting what we truly deserve. This divine right aligns our deepest desires with the universe's abundant flow. And as you say goodbye to those things that are no longer working for you, oh, hey guys, I want to see 300 shares. If every single one of you shares twice, we'll get to 300 shares, or 200 shares, or 300. Okay, while I'm telling Sydney what's going on. Thanks. So I do feel like as you're moving away from this energy of things that are holding you down and creating self-doubt, and I think that's the biggest thing, you're starting to finally move out of your self-doubt. You're starting to see that, oh, wait, I might be onto something here. I might actually be good at this. I might know what I'm talking about. And as you start doing that, you start seeing a shift in the ability to manifest. Whole new energy over here. Yes, and I can feel that from you. It's kind of awesome, actually. So as that happens, you're going to be able to start bringing things and manifesting more into your existence that is in alignment with you, that is going to be better for you than what you were doing. And it's not to say what you were doing before was bad. It's just you've moved on from it, right? It's time for us to move on into new spaces and doing new things. Whew. I am fired up today. All right. So how we doing? We're not even close to that 300, friends. We're getting there. We're getting there. Trying not to get down. I broke my ankle. Oh my goodness. Well, we can be busted together. As I sit here in my kitchen instead of in my reading room where I normally am. Mac the Night, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. As I sit here and not in my reading room, which I love to be in. I love my energy in there. But we're healing up here. I'm not going to go up and down the stairs. I tried to do that yesterday, going up and down the deck with my dog. And then my knee was all swollen and I was all limpy. So we're not going to do that today. You are welcome. You're welcome, Sydney. All right, let's do this. Who's going to be next? Who wants to be next? Draw now. Are we there? Let's get to 300. We're almost there. 2, 1. And whoop, we're over 300 shares. Now, drop the star emoji. Hi, Dream Queen. Good to see you. Some of my regulars are popping in. I'm so excited. All right. So drop the star emoji. Here we go. I'll choose the next person. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Danny. Oh, check it out. You're new here too. Danny Brewer. Here we go. Queen of Cups comes in for you. This, I feel like, is trying to say you're going to have to lead with some compassion about something. Let's see what other card comes with it. Ascend. Yeah, I feel like you are trying to be the better person right now. You're trying to kind of rise above a situation. And in order to do that, you're going to have a little more compassion. I feel like you might be one of those people that's just super logical. And you're just like, well, it is what it is. Very much a Gen X energy. Very much a Gen X energy. Would you understand what I mean by that, Danny? I think it was Danny Brewer, maybe. Anyway, I feel like if you want to ascend, if you want to kind of move to Danny Bravery, that's what it is. Okay. You're going to have to step into, I feel like you're very much it is what it is. Oh, thank you very much for my gift. I appreciate it. It is what it is. But not everyone can process that way. And I feel like you're being called to lead with a little more compassion and a little more understanding and in order to raise your vibration, in order to be seen as that authority figure, as a compassionate person, and to be able to ascend above a situation, you're going to have to be a little more compassionate. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I feel like, I mean, this could be in relation to like even like your kids, but I feel like there's a situation where someone is like kind of needy around you right now. And you're just kind of like, I don't get it. Why? Like, it is what it is. But now it's time. I like that, Emily. I'm glad it resonated with you. Oh, thank you, Alex. Appreciate you. You guys are so awesome with the gifts. I appreciate it. I did see some people dropping their questions. Make sure you don't do that. My new quote at counseling, my counselor said, that quote's it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Like, why do you like, meh. All right. Oh, hey, Corey, how are you? Good to see you. All right, let's do another. So thank you, Danny, for letting me read for you. Step into that nurturing side. Indeed, some of us hyperfixate. Oh, yeah, I do. I do, too. Have any relation to the last name, Hand? I don't. Hey, Ladora, good to see you. Hey, Claude, don't put your questions in here, and just know that I'm not going to reach out to you after this live, but my scammers will. The people pretending to be me. I have like literally hundreds of people pretending to be me. So don't put I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to protect you. Okay. Let's drop the star emoji. Okay. I'm doing spirit-led cards, and sometimes spirit will step in and bring a message as well. Oh, hi, puppy. Hi, pretty girl. Come here. My dog I almost kicked my dog. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? First name I see is Alex. And then what? Hold on, I got a thing. Alex, you're bright. Alex, something light bright. Alex. Oh, that's funny because I was like, oh, I accidentally was swinging my feet and I realized my dog was down there. I was like, oh, my poor dog. The dog that's in spirit is named Alex. What are the chances of that? All right, Alex, here's your card. Meanwhile, while I'm reading for Alex, everyone, set your intentions to get a card. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Share the live with at least 10 people. Okay? All right. So the 9 of Swords for you, Alex. This tells me there's something you're kind of anxious about. And let's see what other card comes with it. The vibration. Okay. When you live in a place of anxiety, what'll happen in that place of fear. So the 9 of Swords to me is anxiety, like sleepless nights, and it's nightmarish. But it's also the things we're afraid of that we can't see, that we have no control over. And there's another Lorenda. How cool is that? I know. I've got a number of people who follow me that are named Lorenda. Even the scammers. Not saying you're a scammer, by the way. But welcome. So with the 9 of Swords energy, in the traditional deck, there's it looks like a lion and a guy with a sword, like doing a fight, right? And so it's not real. It's under the bed. We're always afraid of the monster under the bed. And once we finally are brave enough to look under the bed, we go, oh, that wasn't a monster. It was my sock. And by the way, there's that sock. And sometimes we're pleasantly surprised that we find something as a result of facing that fear. And when you live in fear, when you live in that vibration of negativity, fear, because there's 2 emotions, fear and love. Everything else branches from those. When you find that vibration of healing, love, light, then your whole perception changes, okay? How you perceive the world around you changes. You find that you start sleeping better at night. You also find that you align more with people that are in a more positive vibration, okay? So if you're feeling anxious about something, understand that if you want to face the fear, ask yourself, what is it that I'm fearing? I feel like that's a big call out for you right now, Alex, that there's something that you are fearing and it's causing you to be down. It's like it's adding a weight to your chest. And I feel like this might actually have to do with someone on the other side, that you're afraid that either they're not around or they're not seeing something. There's something to do with someone on the other side that you're actually fearing. And I'm hearing, we're fine. We're fine. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And also I do feel a pet coming through for you. That's funny it's funny how that shift happens. So I hope that all made sense. You're welcome, Alex. All right, who's gonna be next? All right, so let's do this. There's 75 people. Every single person share with one. Every single person share at least once, if not 5 times. Let's do the shares. Let's get up to 400 shares. Well, hello. Arlene, we were just talking about Ireland and how I want to move there. I was just there over the summer. It's either that or Scotland, but I haven't been to Scotland, so I don't know. Scotland looks beautiful. So let's get up to 300 or 400 shares, and then 400 shares. Share the live. If you go down, you can see where it has a little arrow. You can tap the things, and you can share the live. Thanks for asking where I was in Ireland. We came into Dublin. We did Belfast the very first day. We hired a driver to take us everywhere because us driving on the wrong side of the road, not a good thing. And so we had a native guy taking us everywhere. Dublin, Belfast, Cliffs of Moher. We did like the whole countryside. We drove, meaning someone else drove. Cliffs of Moher, Galway. We saw these cool sheep herding dogs. Like that was really awesome between the Cliffs of Moher and Galway. And then came back to Dublin. We were only there 4 days and we saw so much. And then we had to hit the pubs, especially in Galway. And I ended up seeing we're over 400. All right, get ready. We're gonna do the cards next after I finish my sentence. So I ended up seeing an artist named Jamie McIntyre. So Arlene, have you heard the song Over Galway Town by Jamie McIntyre? I gotta know. Have you heard that song? Over Galway Town. And if you stop for a minute, you gotta listen. Because he's like a local star now. He's got a whole Spotify playlist. Not Galway Girl, that's Ed Sheeran. Over Galway Town. And when we were there, it was during the big champion. It's like the Super Bowl of soccer or football. I forget, whatever you guys call it. But check him out. He's really awesome. He's a really great artist out of Galway, and he was on my show that I do on Thursdays. So check him out. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I knew that there is another Galway Girl song. I did know that. So yeah, check him out, Jamie McIntyre. And actually, his live is pinned. If you go to my profile, I believe it's his live where he came in and sang. He did an acoustic version on my show. I clipped that. So check him out. He's really awesome. So yeah, I love supporting local artists in any country that I go to, whether it's art, whether it's musicians, whether I love like exploring the culture and getting to know people and seeing what makes those places unique and exciting and fun and different from America. Because we're a big old melting pot over here. So I love to go to countries and see like what they have to offer and like what we've stolen, basically what we as America have stolen. All right. We are over 400 shares. We're over 40,000 likes. Let's do another reading. Let's pull some more cards. Thank you guys. Drop a star emoji if you would like to be considered for a reading. I don't know, Bianca, but you should really read the room before just dropping your question and read my intro. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Corey. Oh, dude, I just read you yesterday. You are like the luckiest person. That's awesome. That was yesterday, right? Corey, here we go. The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups comes up for you, which is nostalgia and children and sacral chakra. You really are pretty lucky. So the 6 of Cups is nostalgia. I feel like there's something with the sacral chakra, there's something about you being able to express joy to either siblings or people from your past or something coming in. You're like trying to express this is really specific. I feel like, Corey, there's something that you're trying to express yourself about over, and not in the throat chakra kind of way. Like release. You're trying to emotionally release something, and it could be through art. It could be through art. It could be through something like that. But there's something about your childhood that you're exploring and you're trying to recognize that's affecting you now today. And I feel like Spirit is saying, if you want to clear that chakra, if you want to clear that sacral chakra, it's time to go back and revisit what the root cause of it is. And you're going to go back. You're going to go back and look at the nostalgia part, whether it's siblings or old friends or something in your past that's kind of tugging at your gut. I hope that made sense. Thank you, Christy, for sharing the live. You are a rock star. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just keep hearing for emotional release, you got to go back. You have to go back. Because whatever's happening right now has nothing to do with right now. It has to do with your past, and it's time to go back and clear that out. Okay. It's something about it, just like something about like you have this gut instinct about something. There's something that's weighing on you, and they're saying it's not in the present. It is the past. And once you identify the root cause of this, it's going to actually help. It's going to help clear that energy. It feels like just stuck energy. Like if I were to do my multidimensional hypnosis healing thing, it would show me your gut. Like there was something going on in your gut. And it's saying go back to your... Oh, okay. That makes sense then. If you've been doing all that shadow work, that does make sense. Focus on your sacral chakra and ask your sacral chakra as you're doing this shadow work, tune into your sacral chakra and look at your past. Look at things are going in your... Oh, you have celiac. Well, that explains everything. Look at your past. Look at your genetics. Holy crap, this could be genetic. It could be like literal physical. I'm going to need updates. I'm just saying. You're going to have to update me on this. So it all makes sense. Okay. There's answers in your past. Or siblings or anything like that. There's family history to that. And you'll find answers and ways to get around some stuff. So, okay. Who's ready for the next one? Thank you, Corey, for being in here and for being so supportive. All right. So let's get to 40, I don't know. I really want to get to 50,000 likes, but let's focus on the readings first. Let's focus on the readings first. If you would like a reading, then drop the star emoji, spam away over and over again. I want to see all your star emojis, and I'll pick the first one I see after I count to 5. I count back from 5. All right, drop those star emojis. I do all these spirit led. Wherever my eyes go first, as soon as they focus, the first name I see is the one who gets the reading. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Christy. Christy. Woohoo, Christy. Let's see, Christy. What's Christy need to know? Christy has the 8 of Pentacles. Check out this. I love this deck. The artwork on this deck is so cool. So Christy, you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is, oh, hold on. I'm going to have to do the puzzle thing. Hang on. Okay, cool. And you have stars. All right. Oh, Ermi. Look at these cards, Ermi. These are Jesse's. These are Psychic Biker, Jesse Psychic Biker. I just got them yesterday. Girl, you need to check these out. These are awesome. They're awesome. The Rebel's Path Tarot. Also, make sure you guys are following Ermi Can. See, she's fantastic. She's a fantastic medium, reader, teacher. Seriously. Rebel's Path Tarot. Yeah, message me and I'll send you the info. I love these. They're like amazing. It's the same company that I ordered mine from. Anyway, let's get back to Christy. Sorry, Christy. I got sidetracked. Saw my girl though. I had to say hi. Yeah, text me and I'll send you the link so you can check them out. You get stars, which is cool because we're using star emoji. Okay, so while I'm doing this for Christy, you guys, let's get to 50,000 likes and 500 shares. Okay, there's 60 of you in here. It's not that hard. You guys can get there in no time. Okay, so Christy, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Now, the 8 of Pentacles to me is mastery, which is interesting Okay, I'm going to ask you this. Are you like going through like this spiritual awakening? Are you actually a practicing medium, or like are you going through classes right now? Like you're trying to develop mediumship or trying to develop your spirituality? I feel like there's something you're trying to develop and you're mastering something. Would that make sense to you, Christy? Like I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing. Because star, developing on and off. Girl, get back on it. Get back on it. Star is the name of one of my master teachers in spirit, one of my master spirit guides, okay? And anytime I get the star card, it says it's time to get back on it. The energy is shifting. Okay, the energy is shifting for you to get back into it. And it's time for you to put that work in. Okay, don't let the work fall away, because I feel like you were getting some really good momentum, and then like there was something that just like very abrupt made you stop. And Spirit's like, okay, yeah, life happens, whatever, but you can still talk to us. Your guides want you to talk to them still. You have a very strong connection to your spirit guides, and you need to connect with them regularly. Okay, it's not just for readings. They want you to utilize them in your regular life. Okay, and call on your master teacher to come in and show you. I feel like there was a changing of the guards. I feel like you got either a new master teacher or there's some new guide that stepped in. You have surgery. I see people, all the surgery people. It's me too. So getting that and meditating to prepare. Okay, so this tells me you might have a new guide coming in that's a healing energy. Hi, Paula. So connect to your guides a little bit more and see what they have to say for you. Because I do feel like there's this big master energy kind of looming around you, and that might be because of your surgery. And also, I just had surgery, so I love that we can bond. That's why I'm not in my reading room, because that's downstairs, and I did that too many times yesterday. Oh, thank you, Paula. You're awesome. Thank you. All right. So thank you, Christy, and good luck on your surgery. Good luck on your surgery. Okay, are we to 500 shares yet, friends? We're not. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you for being a follower and participating in all the things. We're almost to 50,000 likes. What? You guys are so amazing. You guys are so amazing. All right, now there's 73 of you. Let's get to 500 shares, and then I will do another card. I see all of you. Thank you all so much for sharing and participating. Again, and we're at 50,000 likes. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask for any kind of compensation. I do this as service. It's one way that I serve the community by bringing messages from Spirit. For those of you who are new, my name is Lorenda Carr, and thank you so much for the gifts. I do appreciate it, and I continue my own education and developing. I take classes, I teach classes. If you're ever interested in a private mediumship reading or even a tarot reading, I do those. Just check out the thing, right? And thank you for sharing, Elizabeth. Appreciate you. That is I love that little gift that does the bubble pop. That is so cute. Always throws me off. But I love it. So anyway, we're almost at 500 shares, friends. Let's do it. Let's get there. And then I'll pull another card. We'll pick somebody else to do a reading. I know, right? That cute little bubble gum is adorable. I love it. Oh, thank you, Paula. Little hat. I love it. I do rock a hat. But then it squeezes my brain and I don't like them. Like I love to wear hats for like 10 minutes. Then I'm like, aren't I cute? And then I'm like, but now I have a headache. Yesterday, somebody came in and was like just dropping all kinds of cool emojis, or not emojis, gifts. And it was really cool. It's like they just felt the need to shower me with presents. And I was here for it. It was really cool. I was so thankful. But I don't ask for those, just so you know. Just so you know, I'm not asking for those. All I'm asking for is to keep me relevant by sharing and tapping. That's all I ask for. Whew. We're almost there. 3 more. Once we get over 500, we're going to do it. Whoop. Thank you. I appreciate you. And my sister's twins are Star and Sky. Oh, I love that. Oh, Sunny. I didn't know that. I learned something new about you today. We are at 500 shares. Whoop, whoop. All right. Now, let's shift gears. Start dropping the star emoji. If you would like to be considered for a card, I do all my stuff spirit led. I let the first name that my eyes focus on is who gets the reading. Okay. All right. So here we go. And just so you know, sometimes I'll see people's names and I'll know I'm supposed to pull a card for them, just not yet. So hang tight. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Emily. Emily. Emili. Emily. Hey, you've been here for a while. See, I told you, patience. Patience will pay off. And I see This is in here. Nice to see you again. All right, Emily. And what's cool is before I signed on, I had the soundtrack from Emily in Paris playing overhead. Not that that really has anything to do with you. Now, 5 of Cups comes up for you, Emily. Now, this is the morning card. This is literally the morning card. I don't know, Demi, but don't put that there because my scammers are going to find you. They're going to find you, and it won't be me, just so you know. But you can tap and share and then play along when it's time for the next card. Okay, crown chakra comes up for you. I do feel like, Emily, you are missing someone. There's someone you are mourning or something you are mourning. There's something, and it could be a way of life. It could be an actual person. There's something that you are missing, and it feels like an emptiness in your heart. But what I feel like Spirit is challenging you to do is step into the energy of opening up that crown chakra, asking for divine messages to understand that just because, in the original imagery in the 5 of Cups from the Rider Waite deck, it's 3, as someone was shrouded and mourning and sad. And there are 3 cups in front that are spilled, okay? But behind the person, there are 2. And so for you, Emily, I feel like whatever this is that's missing from you or that you're sad about or you're mourning the loss of, it's time for you to turn around and focus on the things that are behind you that are still with you, that are there to help fill your cup, that are there to fulfill you. And I feel like just a shift in focus of things that are working for you, things that are going well for you is going to help. I'm not saying spiritual bypassing. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to be sad about something or that you're not allowed to mourn something, but shifting your focus to what is working will completely change your energy. Yesterday I was thinking that something is missing in my life, but not sure what. Interesting. That is very interesting. So Hot Cha-Cha, the psychic intuition I get is read the room and read my intro. Okay. So the crown chakra is all about, it's not a person I have, all I want, travel the world, see? Okay. So that crown chakra, the crown chakra coming in for you says to me that you're needing to listen to your intuition, that there... And I understand what you're saying. I live you can see from my background, I don't want or need things, okay? There you go. You don't have that. And I imagine since you have your own finances, since you travel, since you are very fiercely independent, I'd almost put you in like Leo or Sagittarius or Aries energy, fiercely independent, the fire energy that men tend to go, oh, she doesn't need me. Would I be accurate on that? You're a Gemini. Oh, so see, in my house, we have 3 Leos and 2 Geminis. That's my house. That's how we're made up. So I know all about those Geminis. But I do feel like there's an intuition for you, and I feel like it's okay that you don't have the man in your life right now because you have a higher expectation of what you expect. You need someone that matches your energy and that is intuitive like you are, that allows things to flow through you. And I feel like right now there is a person coming for you. Might be the fire sign. Maybe that's why I'm picking up so much on the fire sign. There's something about a fire sign coming in for you. And you'll be a good balance for him. Oh, interesting, Katie. I don't know, Sam. So, and I feel like you might already know this person, Emily, or they're already in your peripheral. They're already like around you. but it hasn't clicked yet. It's either a timing thing. I'm hearing something about a timing. I'm hearing tick, 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 tick. There's something about timing, but there's somebody in your peripheral, but they're still outside your fence. They're still out. They're not quite in your circle yet. They're not quite in your energy yet, but you can see, like, I can't, it's hard for me to explain. I'm so sorry I'm not explaining it very well. And they just don't see, it's like they don't see you yet, or there's something they have to do. Sister, you're going to have to follow up with me on this. I'm going to need an email from you. But I don't feel like it's anybody you're pursuing. It's someone that's in your peripheral. Like, I can see them, like, you're minding your business. You're inside your fenced-in yard. You're doing your thing. You're growing your garden. You're growing yourself. You're going through changes. I feel like you even have gone through therapy. You've done all this shadow work. You're like, okay, dang, I know what I'm in. I'm doing my thing. And this person's outside of your fence, like on the peripheral, and very fire energy, very also kind of stubborn, but is not intimidated by your strength. And I feel like that's what you need. You need someone who's not intimidated by you, but it's willing to be an equal player. So remember that. And just know the Spirit's got your back on that. How cool would it be if you like met someone in another country though, and decided to move to another country? I could see you moving to another country. Would that make sense for you? Like, I feel like you've talked about moving to another country or spending a lot of time. That's what you want. Interesting. Okay. I'll go find you a hot Scot somewhere. Just saying. Oh, Japan. I'm living my own best life over here, thinking, I could do with a man in a kilt. Like, I got my husband, and sometimes I'm like, why can't you wear a kilt? I know we're in America, but just wear a kilt. I'm just saying. I'm a fan of Outlander, as if y'all couldn't tell. All right. So I totally got derailed on that, but that's what happens. My big ADHD to Leo energy. So thank you, Emily, for hanging out and being here. You've been in here for quite a while today, so I'm glad I got to read for you. I don't know, Genevieve. We are pretty awesome. We are pretty awesome, Mac. I'm just saying. We are pretty awesome. All right, let's see. How are we doing on the share? Dude, y'all stop tapping and sharing. Well, you didn't stop tapping. You have been tapping. Thank you. Like on my website. Wait, what's on my website? Ooh, I love that, Liliana. I'm a big Leo energy. I have crowns and everything. It's a vibe. So let's get to 550 shares. There are 55. They can be intimidating, Paula. I have my son and daughter are 2 years and 2 days apart. They look completely opposite of each other, but in a weird way, they look alike. And they're Gemini. And one can be very intimidating. I feel that energy from you, Emily. And intimidating because people who need to be validated or need to be, wooed, you don't need that. Like, you don't need someone else's approval to be who you are. So that can be intimidating to other people. It doesn't mean that you are intimidating. That means they are intimidated. Yep, I feel that from you, Emily. I love that. All right, so lots of Aries placements are intimidating, I found. That's very true, Phoenix. Very true. All right, so let's get to, there's 90 of you in here. Let's get to 600 shares. And let's get to 63,000 likes. 63,000 likes. That'll be no time at all. Let's get to 600 shares. And then I'll do another card pull. So in the meantime, my name's Lorenda. I'm a psychic medium, and I come on here and just do some free readings occasionally. And make sure you're following me on all my other apps. Okay, Lorenda Carr Medium on the YT, the FB, and the IG, and also the Lemonade. But I think once if this goes away, then some of the others will go away, which bums me out because CapCut is my favorite go-to for content creating. When I'm tired of seeing myself talk on screen, I love to do like CapCut, but that's also owned by ByteDance. So it is what it is. But what's cool is I'm going to be literally in another country the day that the ban takes effect, if it in fact does. So I'm going to be, at least I'll have a week left where I can be on, and I'll try to go live every day from this other country that I'm going to be in. So let's get to 600 shares, everybody. There's 90 of you in here. We should be, if every single person shared with one person, we should be at almost 700 shares. Let's do this, friends. Everyone, I want to see it blow up. I've never seen it just kind of blow up before. We're almost to 63,000 likes. You guys are killing it up there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want to do some more free readings. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you get notifications when I go live. I do a show called Spirit Signs and Sips on across all my platforms on Thursday mornings, 10 to noon Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes I'll just come on. I'll do free readings. Sometimes we talk about different things. Sometimes I'll do a lot. That's where I do a lot of my mediumship readings. But I often take questions from people as well. So, and sometimes I even have guests on. Like I was talking about Jamie McIntyre. He was one of the guests on my show. I'm actually going to be, I'm going to have a special guest on in February. His name's Todd, and he lives in Japan. It's interesting that you were talking about that, Emily, because my next guest is actually from Japan, or lives in Japan. He's a Camp Chesterfield medium, and we're going to be talking about the Bang sisters. And that's like physical mediumship or spirit art. So that is second week of February, I think. I have to look at the exact date. So, dudes, I need to see share the live, share. Let's get us over 600 shares. Yeah, you can just go to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube and get notifications. You have to, just like in TikTok, you have to hit the bell. So when you follow me, you have to hit the bell to get notified. That is cool, Eileen. Woo, woo. I love that. Thank you very much, Eileen. I appreciate you. So just make sure you get notified when I go live. And I do that, or set it in your phone. Go watch LaRonda Carr. She's amazing. You have to say it just like that. In your phone and get notified because I go live, and I should be in theory live. I'll be live this Thursday. Next Thursday, I am not sure because I need to see what's going on because we're going to be out of the country, but I should be going live, and we don't know what's going to happen. All right, 2 more. Let's get over 600 so I can do my next. Cool. There we go. 600 shares. Right on. And keep tapping now. Actually, no, it's time for you to drop the emojis so I can do another card pull. If you want to be considered for a card, drop a star emoji. Drop the star emoji. All right, here we go. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I'm going to choose the first person I see, the first name that my old eyes can focus on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? Dr. B's Alchemy. Dr. B. There we go. Dr. B's Alchemy. Let's see, what does Dr. B need to know? Chariot. Ooh, you have control over where you're headed. And let's see what comes with that. Aura. So right now, I feel like this sense of feeling stuck, Dr. B. I feel like you're trying to decide where to go. No, you're the best. So what I do feel like there's this energy of like you are. I feel like you are taking on, I feel that. I feel like you're stuck, but it's not just you. It's because you're taking on everybody else's energy. You're taking on other people's opinions, their thoughts, and in your aura, like I feel like you need to clear your aura. If you do alchemy, you know what I'm talking about. You need to do some aura clearing. Like there's some stuff that you've taken on from other people that's just kind of hanging out, and it's keeping you down. It's kind of keeping you heavy. That stuck is not for you. That stuck is other people's stuff. And you're carrying it in your aura. You might be clearing it from your mental body or your physical body, but your aura, like your ethereal body, is carrying a lot of garbage. And you're not able to fully get yourself going where you need to go. Oh, Jen Singleton, I see you. Make sure to say hi so people can follow you. Hello, my friend. So And I feel like once you could start clearing this aura energy, you're going to start being able to, like, you're going to be like, oh, look, I do have the reins. I can control this. Okay. How are you, Jen? I have not seen you in so long, mostly because I've been busy. Daily, cleanse daily. I'm a manager and my team is out for me. But ooh, yikes. Okay. So it's not just the cleansing that you need to do. You need to do a little more protection on yourself. And also, I'm hearing go back to the root cause of why they're doing this for you. There's a reflection energy happening, like they're bringing something, they're out for you, but there's something that it's reflecting. Okay, try protection more, but also ask why. Ask what the root cause of this is, because there might be something you can do in your own perception of things that will help shift it and push that energy back to them. Also, there's a really cool meditation, like visualization that I learned from John Edwards' book like 100 years ago, that just surround yourself in two-way mirrors. So you can see out, you can see everybody else's intentions and the energy, but when they project it to you, it bounces and goes back to them. Okay. So I'm glad that helped. It helps that you know the root cause. Definitely do a little bit more protecting. Do a little more protection and do a little more clearing about it, because I honest to goodness, I feel like this is truly an energy exchange, because your mental body feels very balanced. I feel like you see things clearly and you know what needs to be done. But yeah, I feel that stuck energy, and a lot of it is because of the outside forces that are around you. And it's just time to protect yourself so you're not taking that on. And it's hard when you're in charge of people. When you're managing people, that is hard, because you're trying to get them to do you're trying to get them to do what you know is best, like you know what needs to be done, but they don't always see the vision, and that's hard. They just see it as a control issue, and it may not be a control issue at all. So do your best, give them some grace and space, and I think that's going to be important. Also, give them grace and space, but protect your own energy. So there you go. And thanks for being part of my team. All right, so thank you, Dr. B, for participating today. All right, how are we doing on the shares and likes? Oh, we're at 666,000, well, 66.7 now. All right, let's get to, we have 76 people in the room. There should be enough. If everybody shares with 5 people, that should get us well over 700 shares. Let's get to 700 shares and 70,000 likes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Dr. B. Thank you for being part of my live today. Ooh, whoever's next is going to have throat chakra things going on. I feel it. Whoever's next has throat chakra stuff going on. So let's get to 700 shares, friends, and 70,000 likes. So we're in the 7s. Let's get the 7 theme. The themes of 7. Daggone. I know, right? I don't know, Kevin. Call up and ask. Oh, that sucks, TW. Oh, see, interesting, Dr. B. Yeah. So I think once you clear that aura situation, once we get that aura situation cleared up, you're going to start noticing that you can have a little bit more of a voice. Yeah, thanks. So also, Kevin, read the room and read my intro. Don't drop your questions. Just know that I won't reach out to you. Okay? Just know that I won't reach out to you, but my scammers who pretend to be me will. So, oh, thank you for the meerkat. Okay, you guys remember the movie Lion King 1.5? It was like, it just was on VHS back in the day. Scurry, sniff, flinch. My kids, we still do that. I'll still do that with my kids, and they're like grown adults. Listen, I don't know. I don't know about that, TW. I don't know what OBE is. Hi, Kim. I meant to say that. I said it in my head, but I forgot to say it out loud. Sorry about that. How are you, Kim? All right. Dudes, I'm not seeing the shares. We're almost to 70,000 likes. Oh, out of body. Okay. Well, that's pretty normal. Like, especially if you're doing spiritual work. It's pretty normal to do that. To go from one dimension to the next and see things from outside of our body. So let's get to 700 shares so I can do another card. We're at 70,000 likes. You guys are rock stars. And And also, if you like the deck that I'm using, I've got my Dancing Spirit Oracle deck. They are for sale. I don't know that I'm going to sell anymore after what I have in stock. It might just be what I have in stock and that's it. I don't know. So there's kind of like a limited time. And then once they're gone, just so you know. And then I'm also using the Rebel's Path Tarot deck that my friend Jessie did. I just got it yesterday, all motorcycle themed. So I'm using pulling 2 cards, but we got to get to 700 shares. And then I'll pull some more cards. There's 80 of you in here. If everybody shares, we can do it. You guys can do it. Oh no, I'm sorry you fell on the ice. I'm just avoiding outdoors. Fill my classes or be hired here quick. I want one of your decks so bad. Oh yes, you need to get on that. Get on it. I do feel like you're going to have 2 opportunities coming up. I'm hearing 2 and 2. 2 weeks, 2 offers in 2 weeks, or something about 2. Well, February is also in 2 weeks. So there's something about the number 2 that's significant for you, Sunny. There's something coming for you. It's like right on the horizon. And I feel like you start right away and you're able to like get paid pretty quick. Because there's something coming for you. That was interesting. That came in all of a sudden. You're welcome. Keep me posted. I don't know. What are you doing to empower yourself, Clem, to get into a relationship? February for platform event on it. See, there you go. Where can you find me? You can find me on all the platforms and at my Linktree. And also make sure you guys are following Ermi. Love her. Once this app is gone, I'm just going to move to another country so I can still be on the app. That's really what's going to happen. I'm just going to move. Why'd you move to Ireland? TikTok. That'll be it. It's my answer. I ran that idea by my husband last night and he just sat and looked at me. He didn't even laugh. Hi, Tammy. He didn't even laugh. I thought it was hysterical. He didn't laugh. He just sat there and looked at me. He's so King of Swords, though. I have not been to Greece yet. My husband was going to run the marathon in Greece because it's the OG marathon. And then he hurt himself or something. I can't remember. And we didn't end up going. So don't ask your questions, friends. Don't ask your questions. We have to share and get to 700. Let's get to 700 shares and then I'll pull another card and who knows. Right? Same. But be careful what you wish for, Ermi, because chances are it's going to be taken over by America, corporate greed, and that's exactly what's going to happen is it'll be a pay to play. And we'll see. And I don't know. I feel like corporate America is going to break the algorithm too. Who knows? We'll see. But I am on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. It's going to change. So if it stays, it'll still change. But, okay, Ermi, here's what's going to happen. Oh, we're at 700. But listen, here's what's going to happen. 74 of my closest friends. Make sure you're following me on this app and my others because I am going to be in another country the day that the app apparently may get bananaed here, right? I'm actually going to be in another country. So you better believe that week, it's a work week for my husband and I get to tag along. He's going to be in meetings and stuff. My mission is while I'm in another country to see what I can do on my phone, on my laptop, on my app, like deep dive, either VPNs or changing my location. So to see if when I come back, and I will document everything as much as I can. Like I'm serious, you guys. Make sure you're following me because if I can get answers on how to make this happen because we won't lose the app. They can't force us to take the app off our phone, right? We won't be able to update it in the app store. If you're not already on it, but I don't think there are security concerns. You know what I'm more concerned about? I'm more concerned about Twitter X, Meta, all those, because those are just as compromised and they've been sued because of compromising their users. So what's the difference between that and then them? And then you've got all the other apps that are allowed to have that are Russian influenced. If they're trying to say adversaries have say over things, then that's not the only one. They all are compromised. So I think there's going to be a journey. Yes, all of them have dangers. So if they want the control. Period. And Meta has put a ton of money into lobbyists to get this banned. That's all this is. It's a Meta issue. They want control. Meta and X both. So yeah, it's just control. But anyway, and I know we're over 700 shares, so I will do my thing. So here's the thing. I'm going to do the research. And I think now that I'm talking about it, my numbers are going down. It's interesting. I'm watching them fall, but here we go. I know. And that's what's even more scary, actually, Sunny, is now the American ones are be like, yeah, we're going to change all this free speech. It's just weird. The whole thing's weird. And I just want to like have my community. I want to be able to see Ermi whenever I want. I want to see her lovely face, whatever I want. I want to be able to see Courtney. I want to see you all. Just if you're on, I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to support you. I want to be able to send gifts to all you. Like literally, you guys, when you guys send me gifts, I go into other people's lives and I pay them forward. I support other creators. Like, I love sharing and supporting and growing other people. Same, like I want to be able to do that. And the other platforms you can, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. And I think things will change. I think we'll still have it. And I think we'll still have access to the app. We just won't be able to update. And if you're not already on the app, you won't be able to download it. I know. Well, that's why you're going to follow me on the other things, because I'm still going to be live on the other platforms. I'm still doing spirit signs and sips. I will still show up every day, and I'm still going to be on this app as long as I'm allowed to use it. Okay? Like Sunny's like, Dubai's looking good. I know you did. Yeah, so make sure you guys just follow my other platforms as well. And I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to do this. And keep doing free readings. Just like now, you guys, we met our goal. So let me do another reading for you all. Yeah, they do. But here's the problem. You have to pay to play with Meta. Okay. So, and even then, if I pay for an ad, all I get is inquiries from people in Africa. They're just asking me random questions like, do you do free readings? I can do targeted ads and I will still get those random things and they're scammers. They're not even like legit. So it's not like I'm paying to play and getting a return. I have no problem with paying for marketing. I'm doing this as a business. I have no problem paying for marketing. I do it on here. I'll do promotes on here, especially if I've got events coming up. I'll pay for the promotes. I have no problem paying money for marketing and advertising, okay? But when I pay for it on the Meta apps, I get nothing except scammers from literally Africa. And I know this because I do the deep dive of where are these people from and where are they tuning in from. And it's not increasing my business at all. It's not even like giving me more views. It's just getting me more inquiries from people who aren't actually serious. They just want free readings. So it's just, I don't like paying to play on platforms where it doesn't make any sense. But I will say when I pay to play here, I end up making the money back because I do get more people booking. And that's what this is about, right? So here we go. Oh, look, okay, do me a favor. I want the synchronicity. Let's get to, I know I've already said we're already there. I'm still going to do the reading, but now I want to see 707 in the shares and 77.7 in the taps. Just because I want to see all the sevens, because we're at 66. Well, that changed, but let's see if we can make that happen like at the same time. So when we get 77.7, stop tapping. Okay, stop tapping. Don't tap anymore. Okay. Oh, well, okay, that was fun. We blew through it. That was really cool. Dang it. Let's do it. All right, drop the stars. Let's do another reading. Drop the stars. And I'll choose the first name I see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Danielle. Wait, where'd that person come from? I haven't even seen that person comment. I love that. Danielle. We had a whole bunch of stars. Danielle. How about, Danielle, you have the Tower card. Genevieve, stop asking that. Don't ask the questions. There you are, Danielle Lewandowski. You get the Tower card. Now, let's see what comes with it so we know what's happening with this big change. Rising faith. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Danielle, energetically, you have the Tower card, which is like when the house gets struck by lightning and the tower gets struck by lightning and burns to the ground, and you're just left with the rubble and a foundation. That's it. And the ashes. And the Phoenix Rising is the oracle card that comes with it, is all about rising from the ashes. How cool is that? How cool is that, Danielle? So I feel like right now, either something is getting ready to happen for you. There's a Tower moment that has happened, like it's a shock, a painful ending, something that just like hits you out of nowhere and you're like, oh my gosh, what? And then just like throws you off your game for a minute. And it really requires you to create a whole reset. This could be relationships. This could be a job situation. And if it hasn't happened yet, this might be the energy coming up this week where something is coming to an end. But just understand that it's happening for your greatest and highest good, because it's going to give you an opportunity to bounce back. Okay? So appropriate for the moment. And it's interesting, you guys, because we are talking about the TikTok situation and how things are going to change. And you're right, Shelley, it is appropriate for the moment. So I do feel like whatever this thing is happening around you, Danielle, this Tower moment it's what us people, feels like California too. You are so correct. You are so correct, Danielle. That with this, like, we're going to have to rise from the ashes of this. Like, it's no joke. You can see in this card, you can see the debris of the towers falling. And the creator of this deck's actually from New York, and she's a biker. Amazing, love her. Katie, do I see you popping into my live right now? My friend! Oh my gosh, I've missed you. Every once in a while I think about you, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder how she's doing. We're talking about the Phoenix Rising, coming up from the ashes. So whatever this is, Danielle, for you in your life, just know that you will be given an opportunity to rise from the ashes, rise up from the ashes, okay? And that these things that are coming to an end are so you can create a better scenario for you. And honestly, for everybody in the class, right now, we're in a 2025 as a number 9 year. I'm feeling okay. I'm up here. I'm not in my reading room tonight, but it's in my thoughts now to process. And I feel like that's why I felt like I needed to say it out loud, that it didn't feel like past. It feels like it's something coming, but I don't feel like it's devastation. It doesn't feel like it's like going to rock everything and destroy you. It doesn't feel like that kind of energy, but I do feel a significant shift for you. There's something that happens, and it might be that something happens for somebody else and it adversely affects you, but it doesn't destroy you. But it's an opportunity for you to grow and actually spread your wings a little bit. So it doesn't feel like devastation. I'm not doom and gloom predictor by any means, but I felt like it was important to say that it's coming. It's coming. And I'm not a big predictor person. That's not typically how I function. Thanks for whoever said my kitchen is gorgeous. I do love my kitchen. So yeah. And I'd be interested. I mean, I hopefully it's something that works in your favor. But 2025, numerology 2025 adds up to 9, which is endings. If you look up the numerology meaning of the number 9, it's the end of a cycle. So this is why I fully believe if you go back to like the age of Aquarius, the concepts behind the age of Aquarius, how that's playing out, we're in it. We're in it. There are things that are coming to an end that are going to be stopping and making room for new things energetically. So how am I doing on time? I don't even know. It's almost 2:30. Wow. I've been at this for a couple hours now. Instead of cleaning my house. Luckily, like I have to put away stuff, but also appreciate the input. I'll keep posting my B-days and Master 11. Ooh, see, there we go, Danielle. And I feel like this vibes. I feel like it will make sense. I don't feel doom and gloom. I don't feel doom and gloom by any means in that energy for you. But significant shift. But in the end, you go, whew, that was wild. But thank goodness it happened. Is how it feels. So, I'm checking in to see if there's any other little tidbits in there for you. But I feel like that's all I'm getting with that. Thank you all for the gifts and the follows. I appreciate it. Look at this, you guys. Okay. So my goal, I'm just now saying this, is to get 100,000 likes. You're welcome, Danielle. Thank you for being a follower and participating today. I appreciate you. And let's see if I can get I've never gotten 1,000 shares in a live. I've been at this for 4 years now. I've been on TikTok for almost 4 years now. And it is, hi, Michelle, again. So let's see if I can get to 1,000 shares, but we'll do little bites at a time. So let's go for 800 shares. There's 62 of you in the room. Each of you share twice. Okay. Just share it out twice. Even if, and all you have to do is like, even just copy link. Like if you go share and copy link, that also keeps me in the algorithm. You don't have to do it like 10 people all at once. It just keeps me relevant in the FYP. Let's get to 800 shares and I'll pull another card. We'll do another reading. Beautiful souls on lunch. We are doing well. How are you? And I'm going to turn this light on. It's getting dark in here. Plus, I need to stand for a minute. While you guys are sharing, I'm going to stand and stretch out my knee. Since, like, those of you who don't know, I just had surgery on my knee. And that's why I'm in my kitchen instead of downstairs in my reading room. But also, this is not bad light now that I'm looking at it. But I'm facing a big, giant window. I got to get up and move my knee because it's starting to freeze up a little bit. Oof. Let's turn a light on. Oh, that was not helpful. Hang on. I'm going to open my blinds over here. Oof. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. That was a lot on my knee to stand up and move. It hasn't happened. The verdict has not happened. The Supreme Court heard arguments on Friday. So I don't know. But also, hi, Ethan. I'm stretching out my leg. New Outlander, they skipped this week. I know, I got all geared up. I got in my chair and I had my leg all propped up. I had the ice on it. I had my wine. I was ready to go. And I was like, no! It's the finale, I think, is next week, isn't it? This is an outfit from TikTok. I have 3 of them. I got them last year when they were popular. I have a black, a blue, and this green one. And I love them because they're so comfortable for me to teach dance in. As an old lady teaching dance, these are super comfortable to teach in. So it's like, they're my favorite outfits. They wash well, and I should have probably gone on. Thank you very much. I probably should have gone on TikTok and promoted it or something and gotten some kickback, but I just wear them because I love them. So yeah. All right. Ooh, look at us. It's 777 shares, you guys. Keep sharing. Let's get to 800 shares. Thank you, Chelsea. I had no idea it was back on. Now I have something to bring. You're welcome. I haven't. I bought these last year. I've been wearing this for a year. So I don't even know if they sell them still. I have no idea. I guess I could. I could wear it and link it in my live. The other thing I got that I really love is the crisscross chair. You know what's funny is I don't have a shop because my husband, my accountant and attorney, let my LLC lapse. So he's actually on that today because I started to open a shop on TikTok. And then I decided not to open a TikTok shop because of the potential ban. I didn't want to make money and then not be able to get it because I'm in America. Yay, we're at 800 shares. All right, let's do this. Yay, let's do this. All right, you guys, you ready? Now, you get to drop the star emoji. I know, right? He literally, I have 3 LLCs. My dance business, I have a tap company that I closed in September, and then my spiritual business. Guess which one he renewed? Guess which LLC he renewed? The one I closed. I'm like, dude, pay attention, buddy. Pay attention. All right, here we go. It's crazy. The one thing I did close, he was the one he renewed. So he's on it today. So we'll see. Here we go. How about the first name that I see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? It's good. Oh, geez. Cole Worker. Is that what it was? C-O-L-E? Cole World. That's what it is. There we go. Cole World. You get the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. All right. So you're welcome, Cole. All right. So now, in the meantime, let's get to 88.8 and 888 shares. There we go. Let's get all the 8s, and then we'll get 88 people in the room, and then we're going to have a party. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so we have the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is like really being an authority figure and understand, like people turn to you for guidance. It's like you're holding down the fort. You've built something amazing. You've done something amazing, and people are turning to you, and you're holding space and holding light for people. And then the higher self is coming in for you, the higher self card. Now, what I feel like you are also doing, though, is I feel like you're waiting for someone to come to you, or you're waiting for answers. I feel like you're calling on someone. You're trying to build something so you can actually get messages. Would that make sense to you, Cole? It's like, if we put it into a scenario, I would say like, it's someone that's taking development classes and trying to hear and connect to their higher self, or trying to connect to their other side. And they're opening themselves up. Oh, your son passed. Okay. Oh, don't say anything else. And actually, I'm going to have Kim mute you for that 5 seconds to make that comment go away, just so scammers don't come after you. Okay. I think, Kim, are you on the account that you're a mod for me right now? So, but you're not muted for the whole thing, just to get rid of that phrase. Because I will not reach out to you. Okay. But a scammer with my picture will. All right, so let me keep talking. So Cole, I feel like you've probably been waiting. That makes sense. If you're waiting to hear from your son from the other side, okay? Would you understand? Did he ride a motorcycle? Oh, you're muted for 30 seconds. Hang on. When you come back, let me know when you're back in, when you're off the 30-second mute. It was only to remove your comment. That was all, I promise. I feel like there's a motorcycle reference around your son. Okay, because these cards are like, I feel like they're almost buzzing. And you've been asking to hear from him. You've been asking for a sign. I feel like you've been begging for a sign and you're not seeing it. But what he's saying is that he's been showing you something. Someone's been showing you something anyway. And he's showing me wands. He's showing me like the wands where, like a stick, or that sounds silly, like you're finding random sticks around the house. I don't know. But there's something about sticks, and showing me like the wands. There's something about the wands, and you're holding space and you're asking to see him. You're asking to communicate with him, but he's trying to show you that he is around. Would that make sense? I'm asking him to give a little bit more clarification. Let me get a little more evidence. He might be moving in right now. Let me ask this. Would there be a blonde-haired person that was important to him? A blonde-haired person that was important to him? He's talking about blonde hair. I'm seeing blonde hair. Something about blonde hair. And I can't see the person. Okay. And was he really interested in, he's talking about travel. He's trying to get my attention about traveling. Was he interested in travel, or because he's showing me like traveling overseas, or he's wanted to explore. There's something about exploring. He's always talked about travel. There's something about travel. He's talking about traveling. He hasn't been gone very long. Has he not been gone very long? Because I feel like there's someone here with him sharing the energy to help make this connection. Has he not been gone long? When people say things like tarot card does not lead to mediumship, it's a lie. Because see what just happened? Because I can feel him stepping in. Lost my other son as well. Okay, so that's why I'm feeling 2. Okay. And is February significant around one of them? Or both of them? February is significant. There's something about significance to February, or even like Valentine's Day, something about heart. I'm seeing a heart from Valentine's Day, but I'm also seeing February. So something significant around that would make sense with them. February, heart. Past in February, okay. One of them keeps talking about traveling. Are you traveling? Did you just come in from out of like, there's something about traveling or taking them with, when you travel, do you take them with you? Do you have like something that you take with you when you travel? Oh, also your name is World. I just realized that, Cola World. Something about you travel, or something about traveling and taking them with. Just got back from traveling. Okay. They were there. They want you to know that they both are like, oh yeah, we were there. And you kept seeing something out of the corner of your eye. They distort your vision. There's something about distorted vision. Would that make sense to you? If you want to come in the box, you can do a guest request. If you're in a position to come in live. At night. Okay, so I feel like you're seeing things, and you're like, wait, and it makes you turn your head and you don't see anybody there. Would that make sense? And they're like, this is how we're coming in. They distort the energy. Okay, then don't worry about it. It's fine. We can just do it this way. It's fine. And everyone keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 88.8 and 888. Okay. Yeah, they're doubling down on the motorcycle reference. Someone around you, or something about a motorcycle. There's something about a motorcycle. And obviously the 4-year-old, no, that's not for them. But there's something about a motorcycle. Hey, Colleen, please don't. You're going to get muted for like a short time to make that go away. And just know that I'm never going to reach out to you. But don't put your questions in the chat, because scammers. Sorry. And plus I'm reading for someone right now. So there's still something about a motorcycle there. And it has to be around you. Somebody around you. Oh, your brother passed on a motorcycle. Okay, so we probably got him coming in too. Okay. Because I felt like there was significance. And were you they keep drawing my attention. Oh, yikes, where'd all my comments go? That's weird, like I lost all my comments. Weird. Okay, so strangely enough, I have no comments. Like my screen is blank. And it's weird. And I'm just trying to tell him not to mess with it. Like literally all the comments are blank. I see hearts. I see you guys tapping, but I can't see any comments. And I see Colleen giving me a gift, but I cannot see comments. What the heck is happening? I hope I don't have to end it and come back. Let's see. I see heart puffy thing, but I don't see comments. So bizarre, you guys. Hold on. I have no idea what's happening right now. Okay, let's see if I can get a guest in here. Michelle, I see your, Michelle, let me see if I can get you in here. Because I know you.
On
All
my
right, well,
side, it's saying that your comments are turned off.
that is so weird. And I don't know how to fix that.
It says Lorinda Carmedium has shut off comments.
Okay, there we go. What's funny is I didn't even touch the screen. Now they're back.
Okay, got it back. I will go ahead and jump out.
Thank you for telling me that. All right.
No
Thanks,
problem. Bye.
thanks, Michelle. Okay, that is weird. I wonder why that happened. So what happens is they'll mess with that. Like the other side will mess with those things. Oh, Kim, you turned off comments on accident. Got it. And also, she's saying that your brother, Cole is saying the brother was. I saw that, Courtney. Yeah. If he's a prankster, they do that. They will mess with electronics because I didn't even touch my screen. That's crazy. So I do feel like I want to go back to this picture. This feels significant around one of your loved ones. And I my attention keeps going to the little girl. It's okay, Kim. But there's also significance to this person. Does this ring a bell to you at all, Cole? Does anything stand out? I know you said your brother passed on a motorcycle. There's just something about this that they keep going back to the picture, that the card for you. He has a daughter. Okay. Okay. Is she blonde by chance? Because I feel like he was talking about somebody being blonde. We're losing. Oh, yeah. She's 7 now. Yes. Okay. So does this look like her from behind? How crazy would that be? Because this looks like a 7-year-old. That's nuts. It really does. And he has a big guy as well. See? Spirit's awesome. Spirit is amazing. I'm telling you right now, Spirit's amazing, and will align us right when we need to be aligned. And it's funny how they all moved in so quickly when I pulled that card, and it was never about the higher self. It was about connecting to Spirit. I want you. Oh, okay. They're telling me to tell you about a book. I tell a lot of people about this book. It's called Signs by Dr. Laura Lynn Jackson. And I want you to get this book. Either listen to it on Audible or get the actual book, get a used version, get it from the library, whatever. Get this book. It's called Signs by Laura Lynn Jackson. And because they're talking about telling you tomorrow is his yearly passing. Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. I mean, I'm so sorry for your loss. And they are here. I mean, like I have cold chills right now. They're here. And they're supporting you, and they're all here. There's also a grandfather energy that you were very close to that stepped in and said they are also here supporting you. And there's a grandmother whose recipe that you like to use, but she said no one's ever really been able to duplicate it, but you make a really good attempt. Something about a grandmother energy that does this. So you have a whole team of people that are around here. Like I feel like I'm at a party. And also, are you at a party? Are you celebrating something right now? It feels like a party. He was in the service. Okay. Something about a party. Like I hear a lot of noise. Okay. I'm telling you, they're all here. They're all around, and they're letting you know that they're around. Um, and so you're celebrating them today because tomorrow's 1 year passing. Okay. This is just their way of letting you know, hey, we see you. But get this book, by Laura Lynn Jackson, Signs, because I think I find it very healing for people to know how to ask for signs and look for signs and be open to receiving signs from their loved ones. And also, one of them had an eye issue. Who had the eye issue? There's something about an eye, like they're drawing my attention to my eye, or left side of the face, left eye, left side of the face. Did one of them have something? It feels weird. And this is what we call physical mediumship, folks. When they start giving us clairsentience, I guess. Lost control because of his eye, he would not go to the doctors. Wow. Okay. And see, what's crazy is it stopped. Once you said that, it stopped. So for those in the class, like, this is what will happen. They'll give these feelings sometimes of like, try to get me to talk about certain things. And there's also someone's drawing attention to chest. One of the people that passed, or something about chest, or having a hard time breathing, or pressure. There's pressure on the chest. Who was that for you? They're all showing up. This is crazy. There's a number of people in here that have seen me read before, and they like, we'll get one or two, your son drowned. Okay, because it feels like I can't breathe. And did your son, was it like an ice situation? Like ice, like going out on the pond, or out on, like, it looked like it was, I don't know why I'm being asked to say so. Okay, I know why. I'm getting this weird feeling, but like, was it ice, like falling through ice situation? A pool. Because the reason I'm asking this is because there's like ice melting and falling off of my roof right now, and it made me think of ice. That's why I asked if it was an ice situation. And do you have, I'm hearing something about Swiss, or do you guys have Swiss roots, or have you done like DNA testing to like Switzerland, or there's something going to do with Switzerland? I'm hearing about Switzerland or Swiss roots. Would that make sense to you? Switzerland, or one of them liked to be Switzerland, never wanted to take a side. Something about Switzerland. Switzerland, Swiss. Citra was watching. I may have been on DR. Okay. Your son comes through and moves things. And I feel like you hear him laughing occasionally. He giggles. Do you hear him giggle? You're like, I'm losing my mind. But I feel like he comes up behind you. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so there was a Swiss reference. Okay. I feel like you hear him giggle. Okay. But he also comes through with a pet. There's a dog, or there's claws, or something. I'm hearing like, I'm hearing like when my dog Alex, which I was talking about earlier, I can tell when he's around because I'll hear his claws, and my dogs will be sound asleep. So either he's with a dog on the other side, or he's walking with a dog that's alive still, and like he's with a dog. There's something about hearing those claws. The puppy fell in the pool with him. Okay, so he's did the puppy drown also? Or is the puppy still here? Okay, that's why he's bringing up the puppy. Okay. He still hangs out with the dog. If the dog's in spirit now, they're together. But like, I feel like he stayed with the dog. And also, I find it interesting that the next person that shared the live has a dog for their. So Jen's sharing the live, but she's got a dog for her profile picture. And the blue, I'm hearing something about blue flowers. Blue flowers. I like forget-me-nots. Did you guys do forget-me-nots or blue flowers? There's something about blue flowers, forget-me-nots. They're bringing up. He has blue flowers as his grave. Okay. He likes them. And yellow. Do you have yellow too? Is it blue and yellow? And wait till I tell you why I'm asking. Okay. I'm going to show you something. This is the kind of shit you can't make up. I'm going to show you something because this is what they were drawing my attention to. First of all, I want you to notice that the thing that I'm looking at right now, this is the tablecloth I have. And this arrangement is a Swiss chalet. Can't make this stuff up, friends. And you had a candlelight vigil. Did you have a candlelight vigil for them? Or did you light candles for them today? Like, you can't make this stuff up, friends. Like, and these are not forget-me-nots on here, but they kept drawing my attention to this, to the blue and the yellow, the blue flowers. But then also in my bathroom, I've got blue and yellow flowers, like the forget-me-nots and tulips every year on passing. So they talk about the candles. So there's like in that Swiss chalet arrangement is a candle. Who passed with feeling lightheaded? Or like there's something about lightheaded, or like it almost feels like stroke or something. There's something about like losing consciousness. And I don't feel like it was not your son. It's not the motorcycle either. Somebody had like just lost awareness or like got lightheaded. Like there's something about that. Who would make me feel lightheaded? You got a party here. I'm telling you, you got a lot of people around here. Grandfather had cancer in his head. Or was it his medication making him feel lightheaded? And that must be the grandfather that was coming through. Oh, your aunt just passed. That could be the female I was feeling then. Okay, his daughter. So whose recipe did you try to recreate at Christmas but didn't quite get it right? They're talking about recreating a recipe that they were either known for or they always did, but you didn't. You tried to do it in honor of them or something like that, but didn't quite get it right. So they're talking about you. She was like, grandma to me. Okay. Never get close to her food. That's funny. Because she's saying something about like being Betty Crocker. She's like, no, nobody can touch Betty Crocker. That's funny. All right, guys, keep tapping. Let's get to 10,000. Let's get to 100,000 likes and 1,000 shares, just for funsies. Thank you for holding space and sending the energy and sharing the energy with Cole. You had just come in, didn't you, Cole? You hadn't been here very long. Oh, very Southern. Okay. And she never wrote her recipes down, did she? She just did them. Yeah, you just popped right in. I don't think I'd ever seen you before. So this is a perfect example of spirit will put you exactly where you need to be in the moment that you need to be in. Yeah, she's like she's even talking about like crock pots. Like she's saying Betty Crocker, crock pot. Was she known for like just feeding large amounts of people or like something about a crock pot? Because I feel like she's almost making fun of my crock pot because I don't have giant crock pots. Everyone, okay. And was she's the type that even though she lived in the South, she would say things like, "Oh, I just burn, blister, and peel." Was she really fair skinned? Burn, blister, and peel, or who says that? Like that, my grandma used to say that. She'd be like, "Oh, I would just burn. I never tan. I just burn, blister, and peel." But they're bringing that up, or the name Jean is important. Burn, blister, and peel. Who would that be? Okay. Well, just so you know, Jean. I did say Jean. The name Jean. Is that an important name for them? Okay, all right. Mom's middle name is Jean. Well, this is TikTok shop I'm reading for Cole right now. But hi, nice to see you. Okay. Now, with the aunt that just passed, did you guys just do white roses for her? Was she white roses or white flowers? She liked white flowers. White. There's white flowers for her. White flowers. Who had the white flowers? And a flower bed when found of. Oh, interesting. I'd be interested to know what flower she was next to. So 'cause she's talking about flowers, white flowers. Or that's what she wants. Maybe she liked the white roses, the white flowers. When she passed, was hers heart? Was her heart or like she was gone quick? As it makes me feel like she was fine, and then she was just like, "Oh, I'm not feeling very well," and like gone. But I also feel like she didn't quite tell people that she hadn't been feeling well. Like she's very, very much the person like, "I'll be fine. I'll be fine." Perfectly fine, and just found her in the chair outside. Yeah. But I also feel like she's the type that would have said, "Listen, don't you dare put me in a home. When I'm ready to go, I want to go. That's the best way to go." Like this, because she makes me feel like this is exactly how she wanted to go. Just be done. Because she feels like she was just lightheaded and then like either an aneurysm or something like that. Moved to waterfront property where she moved in that she wanted to pass there. Yeah. Interesting. Wow, you got so many people right here. It's crazy the amount of people that I have around me right now. And also you have a friend. There's a friend that's popping in. Feels like a friend energy. Someone that you lost in the last like 5. I'm hearing the number 5. So that would either be May, the 5th of the month, or 5 years ago, 5 months ago, something about the number 5 of a friend that you lost. 5. 5. A male, okay. But does that make sense? The number 5 makes sense with that loss. Either 5 months, 5 years, 5th month. Something about 5. And all I heard was friend, Friend in May. Okay. He's saying, I'm not the star of the show. I'm just saying hi. Oh, okay. I feel like there was a number of things that happened with that situation. I feel like he was supposed to not be there the rest of his life. Or he was supposed to get out, or something about he knew that he was going to get out, but he felt like he wasn't ever leaving. It's like this weird conundrum he's saying. Like he wasn't supposed to be there the rest of his life, but he knew he wasn't leaving. Okay. That would make sense why he's saying that then. So just know, but I feel like he didn't have anything to come out to. There was a sense of well, even if I did get out, then what? Who am I? I don't have anybody. I don't have, like, he felt like this sense of depression and not feeling hopeful, and not really having a plan, and feeling like it was just going to be too much. I also feel like he was dealing with mental illness. With it, like, almost, it feels like my sign for bipolar. Oh, okay. Yeah, he felt like he didn't have anything to come out to. And it was just too much for him to wrap his mind around. So just know that, like I said, you have a lot of people attending this celebration that you're with, like that you're having today, that you got a lot of spirits around you today. And just look for those signs and get that book, Signs by Dr. Laura Lynn Jackson. And thank you so much. They're just kind of stepping away now. Just know that they're around, and this was a perfect opportunity for them to come in and say hi and let you know that they're around. And I'm just seeing if there's any last minute. And you have a teddy bear for your son. Is there a bear that you have for your son, or there's some sort of bear? I'm seeing a teddy bear. Also, we're over 100,000. Whoop! Hey, let's get to 1,000 shares, you guys. It's only 130, 20 away. You guys can do it. You have a brown bear. Okay. Because he was showing me a teddy bear. And he's saying that you cuddle with that, or you have it near, like when you're really just bummed, like sad, you hang on to that. He's making me feel like you put it in the crook of your arm, or you like sleep with it or sleep on it when you're really missing him. It's in your closet. Get it out. Because I feel like sometimes you put it out this year for Christmas. That's why. Okay. All right. Because he's bringing attention to that. And do you still have the chair you used to rock him in? He's talking about a rocking chair. He's showing me a rocking chair that I made my husband keep forever, because I rocked my babies in it, even though it was like a kind of a crappy rocking chair. He's talking about a rocking chair. Or is that where you put the bear, was in a rocking chair? Okay. He's tugging on my ear. But what's interesting is, like, he's showing me, oh, he's fine. They're fine. They're all fine. That's what you need to know. They're all fine. And actually, he crossed over very quickly. He needs you to understand that. He did not suffer. He is okay. He's with all these people. He's kind of like a greeter. He makes me feel like he, like, hi, like he sees people, he pulls them in. When he was a baby, or when he was like a little toddler, did he pull on your ear? He's showing me this because my oldest daughter, when she was little, when she would be really tired, she would have a bottle, and then she would like hold whoever was holding her, she would hold their ear, not her own ear, but she would hold somebody else's ear. And so he's drawing my attention to that, or there's something about the ear that he's drawing attention to. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay. Was it his right ear by chance? Because that's the one he's drawing attention to. He's like really, and he liked to play. Did he like to sword fight? He's talking about sword fight. Like I feel like he's like. Did you guys play swords? Like I feel like he was like a rambunctious, fun little adventurous dude. Like all boy energy. Definitely thought he was super weird. Superman. And he is actually. Did he, with his passing, okay, all boy for sure. But I feel like with his passing, did he save someone else's life? Did you donate his organs, or was there some way, something of saving someone else's life? I feel like his passing helped someone else. He'll jump on your couch too to get your attention, or jumps on the bed. You feel it. It feels like somebody sits down or jumps. That's how he gets your attention. Okay. Okay. So this actually helped save a life. Okay. And since then, she's done some pretty amazing things. I feel like the trickle down effect, well, while it wasn't preferred, we'd prefer to have him here, but the things that followed made positive impact, positive changes. And this, they'll do this. They'll come through and say, by the way, I wasn't meant to be here my whole life, like for a long term. Okay. And I feel like spirits will come in, they'll say, okay, I'm going to go in, I'm going to be like the good guy for 4 years, but I'm not staying around for more than that. And then they will leave. Their time is short here because their contractual agreement to make a difference, they're going to come in, be the catalyst for change, and then they go back home. So they're fine. It's us that's a hot mess. Okay. So, but him coming in, him passing created a catalyst for change. Yeah. Yeah. He still has, how he comes through is with that 4-year-old energy, that 4-year-old boy, all boy jumping on things. You feel him. I feel like when you go to sleep at night, he's talking about how he felt like he jumped on your bed, or like created like this impact on your bed, and you're like, and you jerked awake because you thought for sure he was there, or someone was there, or someone jumped onto bed. He's talking about that. Keep sharing, friends. Keep sharing. Let's get to 1,000 shares. We set my record for me. I thought I was going crazy. Random toys would play throughout. Oh, that was totally him. Totally him. And one of them was musical, wasn't it? One was like one played music. You're talking about music. It was like a high-pitched, obnoxious music. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. I put it outside. That's funny. Well, he's claiming that. He's claiming that as like he was doing that. Also, there's like a garage light that keeps going out. Something about a garage light or a light that's out, or something that keeps blinking. It's about a blinking light. Thank you. Also, I love that Harley Rider is in here. Like doing all those things because I'm a Harley rider. And all this was prompted from a Harley card. Just so you know, Harley rider, you weren't here earlier, but this all started from a conversation about Harleys and this deck that's all about Harley Davidson's motorcycles. So, and I'm a Harley rider too, because you're on the money with the, ooh, I'm not kidding. Like this whole thing is, so stick around, Harley. Aw, thank you very much. Kitchen light, okay. Oh, that's what's funny is, you know what's, again, you know what made me think of all this? I have a kitchen light that I just noticed while I was doing this reading that's out. Can't make this stuff up. Brother had a big community of motorcycles show up. I always get the Harley riders, I'm telling you. Oh, hey, Jackson, I see you're in here. Also funny that my son's girlfriend, Jackson, just came in, but she spells her name Jax. I'm going to kind of throw you under the bus here. Not really. But like the reason I started riding a Harley is because of Jax Teller on Sons of Anarchy. And now we're having this whole conversation about, and then she just came in here, and then we're having a conversation about these Harley cards, and we've got Cole's, like all the synchronicities are out of control at this point. But also, Jackson, you need to say hi because, yes, I know, I love the synchronicities. All the synchronicities that are happening with Cole and her family. And also, why am I not at 1,000 shares right now, you guys? No way, that's so cool. Okay, let's see, so it's N-I-W-R and Oliver. I'm just gonna call you Oliver because that's what I can pronounce out of your name, Oliver. So it's cool how like all these synchronicities will come together to Donna. Okay, cool, thanks Donna. It's way easier for our loved ones to come through all of the, I didn't know that, Leanne. Oh wait, did I? But how many Harley riders are in here right now? How many Harley riders are in here? I get a lot of riders. It did it again. Kim, stop turning off my comments. I do get a lot of Harley riders in here because I ride. And I get a lot of people on the other side that will come through that passed on motor. And so one of the spirits that came through passed on a motorcycle. And the daughter of the person who passed on the motorcycle looks like this. So there's like all these synchronicities that line up, and it's just really cool. And it started out with a card. Guys, I'm at 930. Get me to 1,000 shares. You guys, come on, you can do it. And that's okay. That's okay, Michelle. I love that. You guys, you have a bike. Like, it's so cool how they will all, and then the fact that Cole's family is gathered today to celebrate the life of the 1-year anniversary of the passing of one of the people. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary. So, and that's why she couldn't come in because it's loud where she is. So it's just crazy, like all the synchronicities and how things all come together, and the things that were in my purview here, like the blue and white flowers that are on my tablecloth that are at her son's grave, or at somebody's grave. I think it's her son's. And then the Swiss chalet, well, there is a Swiss reference that was happening. I've got an arrangement right here on my table with a candle. There's a candlelight vision. So it's just interesting to get all those little synchronicities, all the little signs. That Spirit is amazing. Spirit will do this, you know, they will align things and they'll bring people together like this. And I just love it. I love that Spirit does this. And how am I doing on time? Oh my gosh, I've been on for almost 3 hours, you guys. Yeah, it can be traumatic. Yeah, it can be. You're welcome, Cole, and thank you for allowing me to read for you. I'm sorry we couldn't pull you up in the box to chat with you one-on-one, but that's okay. What I will do though is once this downloads, I will actually put this video on my YouTube, so you can have this. You can have a copy of this video, and all the you won't be able to see comments, but you'll be able to have the reading. You'll be able to have it, and you can. It'll be on my YouTube channel, Lorenda Carr Medium. So also we're almost there, you guys. Let's get 40 more shares. You are so welcome. Thanks for allowing me to bring all these lovely energies. I feel like I'm kind of cold and it's empty now. It's weird. We're almost to 1,000 shares, you guys. Let's do it. That'll be my record. It'll be the most likes and the most shares I've ever gotten in all the years that I've been doing this. I'm glad that I caught you too, that you caught me too, Katie. I haven't seen you forever. Drop some hearts, drop some shares. We're almost to 1,000 shares. Let's get to the shares. And I need to eat. Yes, Cole. And thank you. You're right. I mean, everyone should hug their family a little closer tonight because, Cole has we had a lot of spirits here. Cole has had a lot of loss. A lot of loss. We're talking when his accident happened. I hate that for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, hi, Paula. Welcome back. We just finished an actual mediumship reading with a whole lot of spirits. Whole lot of spirits. They're all here for the party to celebrate life, So let's do this, guys. Let's get to 1,000 shares just for kicks, just so I can say I had 1,000 shares. Oh, that's cool. We have 2 Paulas in here. I love that. So make sure you guys are following me and make sure you follow my other platforms too. Oh, thanks for being part of my team. I am actually going to go live every single day this week. In anticipation of the Supreme Court upholding the decision. But we'll see the day that it will be bananaed technically, then I will be actually in another country. So I'm hoping to be live while I'm in another country, where it won't be bananaed. So yeah, thank you so much, Cole, for allowing me to read for you. You guys, we're so close, 15 shares away, 15 shares away. Let's do it. We'll set my personal record. What would be cool is if we could get to 1,000 shares and then 110,000 likes. That'd be kind of cool. I love numbers. I love synchronicities. So when I was a kid, I thought I was really cool coming up with this really cool language made of numbers. Turns out they call it numerology. Look, I have 1,000 shares. It just says 1K. That is so cool. I've never seen that before. I love that. And I'm at 110. Yay, 1,000 shares. Okay, let's see if I can get to 111.1. So all ones appear in the taps. I'm all about the numbers, man. It's so crazy. And now I need food. We're at 111. Whoop, whoop. Okay, it went by real quick, but we did it. That's awesome. You guys have been so amazing today, and I'm so glad that it was quiet in my house to be able to do all this and to share time with you. Thank you all for keeping me in my seat because I'm recovering from knee surgery. And I just want to make sure that I connect with as many of you as I can before this potential banana happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it gets pushed off, We'll see. And thank you all for the gifts that you've all shared with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. The energy exchange has been fantastic. If you're interested, if you liked what you saw and you would like to connect with your loved ones yourself, I do private readings. Go to my profile. Everything has to come through my website. I will never reach out to you. Please remember that. I will never reach out for you. You know what? But follow my other pages, Harley. I go live every Thursday from 10 to noon Eastern time. And I do readings just like this. And I don't think it's gonna go anywhere right away. I think anybody who has the app just won't be able to update it for a while. Okay, so I think that we will still be able to access this. I don't think it's going to go away permanently in a week. So follow my other platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I go live every Thursday for sure. This week, I'm going to go live every day. I'm going to try to go twice a day, but I also own a dance studio. But I also yeah, I'll be around. I will be around. Hi, Joel. Nice to see you. So make sure you're following me. Get notified when I go live. 11 stars for the 111 open door happening right now. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. And also we're in full moon energy. I'm going to go live in the evening this week too, because I'm still off from my surgery. I'm actually going to go in the evening. Here, let me tell you my schedule. I haven't put it out there on the internet yet. Let me tell you what my schedule is going to be. Right now, I have scheduled myself. Hold on, let me get my page. Okay, so today is the 12th, right? Yeah, today's the 12th. Okay. You know, I have StreamYard, so what's going to happen, Jen? Good question. Anytime I go live, I'm going to do all three at once. I'm going to do all of them at once. So no matter what you follow, I will be on all of those at once. Okay? Because I don't want to force people to go to an app that they don't really like or support. So there you go. So I'll have all the platforms all at once. And I will keep going TikTok as well, as long as I'm able to. But I love coming on and doing readings like this, like for Cole, helping find, my job is to prove the continuity of life. Mandy, read the room for fuck's sake. Jiminy Christmas. All right, so I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Right now I'm scheduled, I'm gonna go at 11. And then at night, like at tomorrow night, like around 9, I'm in Eastern time. And then Tuesday, I'm going to go like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and then 8 in the evening. This is where it is. This is where my plan is right now. And then Thursday's super busy for me, or Wednesday's super busy for me. So I think I'm going to go later in the evening. I'm going to do twice on the 16th, 10 a.m. and 9 p.m. And then on the 17th, like at 2 o'clock. Unless I book readings. That's the other thing. Unless I book readings during that time, I do this as a professional. I'm a professional psychic medium. I do it for free on the apps, which is why I only do a few, but just enough for you guys to see, like, I'm legit. You guys, if you watch this, you saw that it's legit. Alicia, oh my gosh, we just had the best reading. I had a whole room full of spirits and it was really awesome. It was really awesome. And I'm just kind of wrapping things up a little bit. And look, I got to 1,000 shares and over 100,000 likes. How cool is that? I'm so excited. And then on the 18th, 3 o'clock, 19th, 11 and 3. That's my plan as of right now. Some days I'm going to be twice. Some days I'm going to go just once a day. But I'm going to be live every single day this week, just so people can be aware of where I am. And I probably will do more than just TikTok. I'll probably go ahead and multi-stream for all of those lives, just so you guys can get used to seeing me on the other platforms also and be able to make sure you're landing in the right place. Okay, yeah, Katie, definitely. Well, I think at one point there must have been an update or something, because there's a lot of people that I follow that I used to get notified when they'd go live, and I didn't anymore. And I'd go back and I'd had to re-get notified, like re-hit the bell button to get notified. So make sure you're doing that for YouTube. I find that YouTube is probably the easiest to access, and most people use YouTube for so many things anyway. So thank you, Sadie, appreciate that. So make sure you're at least following one of the other platforms. If you use YouTube, follow me on there, subscribe to my channel on there. What's crazy is I have almost 37,000 followers on this app, and I don't even have 700 on any of the other apps. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's just the algorithms do not work the same. They just do not. The exposure's not the same. So I will, if this goes away, I will miss it for sure. But I'm still going to keep doing the work because I still have a good ground game here. Like I had before I ever did. I've been a practitioner for 13, 14 years now. I had a ground game before I ever found TikTok. So, yeah, I'll just have to go back to doing what I did before. I do a lot of work out of Camp Chesterfield. If you're in Indiana, come see me live. Come see me live. I do platform mediumship. You can catch me. I'm actually working on booking tour. I'm booking a tour, working on going live in several places. My friend Carrie Koss and I want to get back out to Portland. I was just there in October. We did live mediumship there. We did a whole in-person event, got to meet people. We're hoping to do that again. I just did one here in Indianapolis where I went live and did readings for an audience. So I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I'm going to be on the platform 2 more times, in February and March at Camp Chesterfield for their services. So like I've got a ground game. I'm out in the public, out in the wild, doing things at local wineries. I love doing those things too. So while TikTok is awesome, it's not like the only thing that I do. So definitely stay connected to me. Stay connected to the people that if I recommend them, it's because I really like them. So make sure you follow the people that I do say to follow. Yeah, stay connected to each other. Make sure even if you're not a big creator on this app, make sure you're letting people know where you are going to be. Take the time be diligent this week, just in case. I don't think that it's not going to be like a hard gone. Okay. I think people that are on the app are still going to have access to the app for a while until we just can't get updates. But by God, you better believe I'm going to be in different countries this year. So when I go to different countries, I'm going to update my app so I can stay up to date. So if I can stay relevant and I can stay connected here on TikTok, that's my goal. But I know that not everybody can do that. But if I can find a way to either teach people how to change their VPN or if I can figure out how to teach people to bypass this, by God, I will do it. So make sure you're following me, watch my videos, because if I can figure it out, I'm going to share how we can bypass this. Okay. So just email me your class dates. Well, Michelle, aren't you in my Facebook group? Are you in my Facebook group? If you're not in my Facebook group, sorry, message me and I'll add you. Because if you're one of my students, you get put into my Facebook group. Yeah, okay. And also on Facebook, I have a group called SINE, SINE, 2 Women, 1 Vision, because another friend of mine and I started that a long time ago. It's like I post a lot of my stuff, all the events coming up, and it's on Facebook. You can just request to join. I'll let you in. So check that out. Lorenda Carr Medium is my business page. Tap Dancer 678. Lorenda Carr is my regular handle. I don't post too much on there for my business stuff, but you can see what my regular life is like. But I do offer classes. I've got a new class schedule coming out for February. Yeah, message me because I feel like I should have added you already, but if I didn't, sorry. I always forget that group. Well, plus I'm in hibernation mode for the month of January. So, but anyway, thank you all. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I need food. I am hungry. I need food. So, I'm going to have some breakfast or dinner maybe. Actually, I need to see what my husband's up to. Since I've been on here for 3 hours, he could have been messaging me this whole time and I'd have no idea because I'm a do not disturb. So really quick, yeah, message me, Michelle. It's fine. The 2 decks I was using today, my friend Jessie Foreman, her website is holy-crow.square.site. And this is the Rebel's Path Tarot deck. It's all about motorcycles, you guys. It's all motorcycles. And it is such a good tarot deck. And then my deck is the Dancing Spirit Oracle deck. And I'm probably only going to keep these for sale for as long as I have them in stock. I don't know that I'm going to keep selling them. So I think I only have like 19 decks left. And once they're gone, they might be gone. I'm working on other decks, but it's just a lot to keep up on. So Dancing Spirit Oracle deck, I do have a free gift with purchase, a mood ring. Who doesn't love a good mood ring? Mood ring and a cute little notepad with a pen so you can take notes when you're getting readings. That is a free gift with the purchase of the Dancing Spirit Oracle deck. And yeah, there you go. So make sure you're following me, keeping track, and go rewatch this. I will put this on YouTube if you want to go back and watch, see how the reading turned out for Cole. All right, friends, have a fantastic Sunday. And thank you for allowing me to share spirit with you all. Thank you for holding space for Cole. And thank you all for participating and also helping me set the record for my personal record for shares and for likes. I appreciate it. I love you all and appreciate all of you for the gifts. Anything else that I can say? Just much gratitude, much love to all of you. Bye, Katie. And bye, Joel. Good to see you here. And thank you, Harley Ryder, for being a new follower, and all of you. Appreciate all of you. And thank you, Donna, for all the gifts that you were sharing. That was very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. Thank you all. Mwah. Bye. Loretta Car Medium, all platforms. Be there. Okay. Bye, friends. Bye, Leanne.